Welcome into the Dice Dragons Guild. In this hall, we unite under one banner. Live by the die.
Die by the die.
Oh, mother!
Oh, no, you...
Hey!
I held it in. I held it in.
I am Izzi, your lore master for this evening, and today, with me, I have...
Let me chew my mint. Some ASMR. My name's... Hi. My name's Amanda.
My name's Hi.
I'm not the only one that
Iolite.
forgets.
She's this Earth Genasi Circle of Stars druid, and I rolled a 5.
Hey, a 5.
I think we all roll.
Thanks for your
Woo!
enthusiasm. See. I have to bless these a little more, I guess.
Are those the new ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just put it in the incense.
I am Cuba. I play Ayla Myrea, and I rolled a 4. And she is
4.
a glamour bard. Actually, this die has been rolling really good since you gave it to us months
Jinxed
ago,
it.
and this is the first bad roll.
So you both got 7s on your initiative, so you want to go by dex or you want to do rollies?
What do you want?
Rollies!
Rollies. Okay, it was decided. 13.
6.
All right, so
Might have
I
fucked up picking them dice up.
They're too sparkle heavy. Throws it off.
They're not balanced.
Bam!
Hello, my name's Adam. I play Eldon. He is a human ranger Drake Warden, and I rolled a 2.
2.
It's one of those days. One of those days.
Roll.
You've got such high...
That's also a 7, so
All right.
rollies
Oh, so you
between
had
these
13,
two.
6.
2A rollies. Yep. Okay.
5 again.
8.
Damn.
Okay. So we got
In
7
the
plus
temple of
plus.
suck, I am
7
doing good.
plus. Okay.
Wait, where does that put him now?
So far it's
You
Ayla, Eldon, Iolite.
Ayla, Eldon.
Oh.
Still at the bottom.
You're not going
Still
last
at the
today.
bottom.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I play Kai. He's a Dampier Hexblade Warlock, and I also rolled a 2.
What?
But in this case, it's only a plus 2.
Yep. So I am going last.
4. 4 or 4. And last but not least,
Hi, I'm Julie. I play Kethra, a Circle of the Moon druid, and I rolled a whopping 3.
wow.
All right.
Sucks
Nobody
today.
got above a 5. Like
Nobody.
naturally.
Technically, you rolled the highest out of
Yeah.
everyone.
So we've got actually
So those
in
dice
order too.
are hot right now.
All right.
Hottest
one
dice at
Going
the
to
table.
Vegas.
I don't
So
know
we
how long I
got
have to be in the video
Ayla,
before I
Eldon,
can swear, but this is going
Iolite.
in the spot.
Yeah.
Kethra, Kai.
I'm
And-
never usually this high on the leaf here.
As your DM, I will tell you, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, God.
You could have rolled a natural
Also-
8 and still have come out on top.
So we are continuing with our story, Eleothis, Land of the Woven Suns, our homebrew adventure. You can follow us on Patreon for free and watch our VODs on YouTube also for free. On Patreon, you can get early access to our podcast version, which does go out on Spotify to the public on Mondays. For merch, you can go to tinyurl.com/DDG merch.
Oh,
today.
wow.
I don't think that's ever happened.
That is a
This
first.
is why we rolled so bad.
We synced up.
No, he's right.
the same.
He's right. That's why a lot of bands don't wear their own merch on stage, because it's bad luck. We just jinxed
I'm
ourselves.
fine, so I've got 2. Maybe that's why I
Doubled
rolled
up.
a nat 20, is I've got my
Quick, give me a sweatshirt. I need to double
We
up.
got to start doubling up on things.
my Dice Dragons shirt, retro shirt, and my Dice Dragons Guild, which is kind of falling apart right here, but that's okay. And on the back, I
Show
got
them
my
that.
Live by the die, die by the die. But you can again go find that at tinyurl.com/DDG merch and check out all the designs we have. For music, we are happily using Monument Studios Fantasy Plus, which did their Kickstarter just recently. You can go check that out. Michael Gelfie Studios, Alexander Miller, aka the Boy King of Idaho, and Kevin McLeod in Compotech for our ambiance and our background music. And you can find all the links to that in our show notes. And thank you to all of those creators for giving us the ability to use their everything that they make and share or not have to pay royalties. Cons and events, I don't have any that I'm going to. As far as I know, nobody else does. But Rising Phoenix Con is going to be happening April 25th through the 27th, and that one is a specific TTRPG game convention. So go check that out. A lot of our friends will be there. Pretty sure Faye is going to be there, Jay from Faye, and Enclave might be there as well. Robbie from Enclave, both indie and very, very good TTRPGs that are taken off.
Faye will be having a game on their Discord starting
Yeah, I think it's full.
March 11th.
Yeah.
But I think you can go to the Discord to watch it. I think that's where it's going to be on. Pretty sure.
Not sure if you can.
I don't know how it works. I just know I'm playing.
But Faye is on going to be playing on at the compound on every other Tuesday starting, I believe, this week actually. So that is March 4th. Yes. You can check that out on the compound. It's every other Tuesday at like 6 or 7 p.m. And then there will be the Discord version that I do not believe will be recorded, but you might be able to go watch it. And
I'll be playing.
Cuba will
What
be
I don't know.
Yes, they're all building right now. But if you would like to go join their Discord, you'll be able to get in on any other additional games and help Jay play test higher levels. Faye is a really fun game, but a lot of the times he's only been able to play one-shots. And so he hasn't been able to see how like the ability trees that you get to choose like when you level up and how everything is going to work. So that's what this is going to be for. It's a long-form game. And my sibling will be playing, and they are an extremely, extremely talented role player. So you want to get in on that. All right, I think that's all we've got.
Like, share, subscribe.
The sounds of the Moon Harvest Festival hum in the distance. The laughter of families, the music of flutes and drums, the scent of roasting meats and spiced fruit filling the warm night air. But you barely hear it anymore. The lights call to you. Small, multicolored motes, flickering and weaving between the trees just beyond the festival grounds. They twinkle like fireflies, but you know there's something more, something special. You step off the well-worn path, bare feet sinking into the damp jungle earth, tiny hands pushing aside broad-leafed plants as you follow the shimmering trail. The music of the festival fades behind you, replaced by the sound of soft, tinkling laughter, high, sweet, playful. Then you step into a clearing, and suddenly you see them. Pixies. They dance and spin in the air, tiny figures with wings like butterflies, like dragonflies, like shards of stained glass catching the moonlight. They dart around each other, leaving behind trails of glittering dust, painting the air in glowing spirals. They turn to you, smiling, waving, inviting. You hesitate, the faintest thought tugging at the back of your young mind. There's a circle of mushrooms in the grass. Someone told you once about fairy rings, didn't they? Something about not stepping inside, or maybe stepping inside. But the pixies laugh, and one of them reaches out a tiny hand, and you step forward. You don't know when the jungle disappeared. You don't even realize you're somewhere else until you look up. And the stars are all wrong. The sky is a deep twilight violet streaked with ribbons of gold and pink, as if the whole world is painted in sunset and dreams. The pixies spin around you, their laughter now more like melodic chimes. You don't understand their words, but you don't need to. The meaning is clear. Dance with us. And so you do. You twirl on the soft grass, feet light, arms outstretched. You laugh with them, the world spinning in a kaleidoscope of color and light and music. You're not sure how long you dance. The pixies flutter around your head, their voices insistent. They keep repeating something over and over, but you can't understand them. A question. What is your name? You don't know why, but you can't answer. You don't even try. You're too busy dancing. You're getting thirsty. Your stomach rumbles, but the pixies spin faster and you forget. You're getting tired. Your legs feel heavy. But the pixies lift you into the air, dusting you with glittering gold. You have wings, beautiful iridescent dragonfly wings shimmering in the endless twilight. You flap them, laugh, soar into the air in short bursts of flight before falling back to the waiting arms of the pixies who catch you, spin you, keep you moving. You try to stop, just for a moment, but every time you do, a new light flashes, a new sound calls, and you forget why you wanted to stop in the first place. The colors blur, the laughter twists. You're so tired. A tiny, frightened part of you wants to stop, but you can't. Then a new sound. A soft, feminine voice, warm like honeyed tea, but strong, cutting through the swirling haze like a knife. Oh, what do we have here? The pixies freeze, wings flickering, tiny bodies going rigid in the air. Your spinning slows, your vision swimming as you turn toward the new voice. You see her. A woman with furred legs and curved horns, her fiery red hair cascading over her shoulders, green eyes filled with knowing mischief and gentle amusement. They almost had you, didn't they? She says, stepping closer. You stumble, your feet refusing to move anymore. The pixies twitch, their tiny faces contorting in silent frustration. You feel a tug in your chest, something pulling you toward them again. But the fawn takes your hand. And just like that, the pull is gone. The pixies shriek, their beautiful laughter turning into something piercing and angry, but the fawn simply smiles. Oh, hush now, she says sweetly, shooing them away like fireflies. She's with me now. Then she turns to you, crouching to your level. You must be so tired, darling. Come, let's get you something to eat. And suddenly you remember hunger. You nod, clutching the fawn's hand, and follow her away from the angry, chittering pixies. And what's your name, little wildfire? Ah, Ayla is a beautiful name. And then you are eating warm bread, drinking sweet tea, and then you are laughing in golden fields. And then you are flying in bursts over flower-dotted hills, your wings still shimmering. And then you are admiring Melpomene's smile. The warmth of Melpomene's laughter fades, and the golden fields blur. The world shifts. You find yourself standing in a glade, the air thick with the scent of wildflowers and something sweet, almost intoxicating. A waterfall cascades softly nearby, its mist catching the light, creating ribbons of color in the air. The pool beneath it is clear, impossibly still, reflecting the sky in hues of lavender and silver. Beyond the water, a cavern entrance glows, its mouth edged with glistening crystal, shimmering like 1,000 tiny stars. It looks inviting, warm, safe. Then from the cavern's depths, a figure begins to emerge. You squint, trying to make out their form. A silhouette moves through the mist, tall and elegant, light catching on something smooth, something shimmering, the edges of wings unfurling slowly, the soft sound of breath, steady and calm. The presence is overwhelming, beautiful, something you feel drawn to. You take a step closer. You stir, your body heavy, limbs slow. The smell of rain lingers in the air. You blink, the vibrant colors of the Fey realm fading into the dim morning light, filtering through the canopy above. Soft breathing beside you. You turn your head slightly. Vithalion is there, still asleep, her large form curled protectively around you. Your stomach drops as realization hits. You slept through your watch. Oops. You glance at the sky, still painted in lingering dawn, clouds spattered across the blue, holding the scent of oncoming rain. It was just a dream. Wasn't it? It is celebration 23 as you lie separate from the rest of your group, who have all taken extra shifts this evening.
You see why I wanted to go back.
And it is time for you to get yourself going.
Just, How are you this morning?
You see her eyes just kind of flutter open, and she smiles. They're this just beautiful blue. If the sky was not kind of spattered with all of these oncoming rain clouds, you would, you swear you could see the sky in those eyes. And she just smiles, kisses you on the cheek. Much better.
I take a look around. I think I'm going to be in trouble.
Grounded. No more sleepovers.
Put you in the closet with Kai.
Probably. But do you really think they'll be that angry?
I don't really care.
You can hear the sounds of everyone kind of getting themselves
Banging
Themselves.
pots and pans.
Very
loudly
making
right?
breakfast.
What a glorious night! Act casual.
Vi, as you go to stand up, she just grabs onto your hand and pulls you back down. Just says, I think we should give it a little bit more time.
You're right. Let them get hungry. And then I will come make food.
What are the rest of you doing? You all would know that Ayla did not. There's no secrets here.
Eldon heard the entire first 4 hours of it, or whatever the hell it was.
Here's a cookie. A cookie for your patience.
You're a couple of days away from the split in the road that will kind of signify the decision that Eldon will need to make in terms of going north or west. But for now, you can hear the other groups of people who were in your general vicinity getting ready. It is like the equivalent of May-ish, kind of. May, June. It's the equivalent like June in terms of weather. So it's like the rainy-ish season. And you can see there's probably another sprinkling of rain on the way. Maybe not a full storm, just it's going to be a damp day.
Just getting ready. Just getting ready to go while Ayla wallows in that afterglow, I guess. Yeah. Can I see Ayla having like
Give
a
it 10
long,
more minutes.
that like long-handled French cigar holder?
It's not
Like the
Cruella.
yeah. No, but she's
It's
fancy.
not only Cruella.
Yeah,
She's
it's just
just
the
known
ash
for
away
it.
from your fingers.
No.
This is very fancy.
As you rejoin the group,
Ink part in my mouth. Become over casual.
very casually re-entering the campsite, you see again other people in the area who are already getting themselves out of here.
Hungry? Are we hungry? I will make something to eat because we're all hungry.
I'm sure you are.
I would ask if you got a good night rest, but I think we all know the answer to that.
Well, yes. Yes, we did get a good night's rest.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of rest happening.
Yep. So,
Eldon just shakes his head.
oatmeal? I don't know what I'm cutting up, but it's for oatmeal.
I don't know what you're cutting up for oatmeal, but I don't think I want to eat your oatmeal.
Yeah, she's still cutting the oats. Could be some fruit.
Throw some
Mango
mango in the
yogurt.
oatmeal.
Mango yogurt meal.
Wash your hands first.
In what?
You see Vi just does a little hand flick, and your hands feel very clean.
Dark and spicy.
Catherine's gonna
Nice
go,
call.
that just made it. And Catherine's gonna look at Vi and go, that just made it more uncomfortable.
I don't think anything I could do could make it less uncomfortable at this point. So we're
Not
gonna
especially
lean
when we
in.
heard you all last night.
Yeah.
You guys weren't exactly quiet. You know that?
Pretty sure the camp's leaving. Heard you
Yeah.
last night.
If they
I
heard
think
us,
you
they would be
scared off
staying.
every wild animal in a
Asking
20-mile
for autographs.
radius.
They want
heard.
to stay another night.
So then a watch wasn't necessary. She just like touches your shoulder.
Unless you're into that.
And she's
kind
gonna
of
go,
thing.
Kai, can you like my shoulder? Because she didn't wash her hands and she touched me.
I'm always clean.
You were like all up in Ayla last night, so like I'm not like, and you, I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just also saying like, you guys are definitely taken tonight if there's any watches, just so you know. Because the only thing
It's
you were
only fair.
watching was your uglies bumping. That was it.
It is a fair
We might have to
trade-off.
separate you.
I
You can't control yourselves.
I completely understand.
I
Remember
do
that
not.
spell you were gonna put on Iolite's pants?
We have to put the desks on the opposite sides of the class.
We might need that.
Well, until you learn how to do that spell.
Catherine just goes like this. Catherine will go like this.
on your pants now.
Catherine will go like this primal savagery and go, I have other ways. And she'll click her back and be like, I just look at you like, none of us got any sleep last night, so forewarning, I am bitchy. You're in the afterglow. Both of you, I get it.
I was going to say something in that regard, but breakfast is ready.
When am I not bitchy?
Come, eat.
Yeah, there was enough of that last night, too.
There was a whole lot of munching going on last night.
You guys, come on, we gotta eat.
Yeah,
They got. I don't know. Do you guys have any room?
Vi is just like,
That's okay. You guys got any room?
this is a very young group you have chosen to.
They do not let themselves let their hair down, as is the saying.
You should. You have so much time left in your lives.
Oh, trust me, I've let my hair down before. It was just a little bit more discreet.
Live in the moment.
I agree.
Yeah, but then not the rest of us did not consent to living into the moment.
The rest of us should have.
This moss over here is very good for plugging the ears.
It's also really good for putting in your mouth and shutting up. It's also good for that too.
Well,
Told you I was bitchy today, guys. Sorry.
Can
as
someone
your
prestidigitate her a Snickers?
And Catherine just looks at you and goes like this.
not yourself.
So, how was the closet? At least you may have gotten some sleep. Or unless it pierced through to the other plane.
No, I wasn't aware until it was my turn for a watch.
Lucky. So while we're eating, could you explain again to me why you spend your evenings in the closet?
Oh, right, I did not get around to that. I was busy.
Yeah, you were.
We know.
Have a bit of a personal problem of something following after us because of me. But as long as I sleep in there, it won't follow and gives us a chance to keep distance.
At least we're pretty sure that is the case.
That seems very specific. Were you cursed?
Yes.
He did something very stupid.
Yes.
Yes, agreed.
Oh, but get this. If he makes a wish, it'll be here.
It will be here?
Look, the thing.
It's a headless monstrosity that you touch, or it touches you, and your insides become outsides.
Oh. And it's following you right now.
If he's out, yes.
She looks around.
Oh, it is quite far away.
It's pretty slow.
That seems very anxiety-inducing.
We have other pressing matters right now.
You do. There's a creature that's following you that will turn you inside out, and you have other pressing matters.
We have a few days lead on the creature.
When we first met you, there was a creature wanting to turn your insides out, chasing you, was it not?
Indeed.
Mine's a lot further away.
I see. And how did this curse come upon you? Did you make a deal with a hag? Or anger a god?
No, some stupid boy unwillingly summited into the middle of a busy city. So I lured it away.
I think I'm missing a piece here.
I was not there. They ruined a perfectly good spa day.
It's a necklace.
Ah. Ah, a cursed artifact.
She looks at the giant, obnoxious necklace hanging off of him.
Oh, that's not just for
It's like
style then.
right, not his aesthetic.
It's like
No.
I just pictured like a Wu-Tang, like
Just
gold
giant
necklace. It's just hanging there.
8-pound solid gold Wu-Tang emblem.
Like a Mr. T, like frying pan.
I hadn't noticed.
Golden clock, Flavor Flav.
So, normal means of removing a curse don't seem to work. And right now we're in the middle of nowhere, so other pressing matters.
Do you mind if I look at it?
As long as you don't try and take it, because that
I
will summon it
I
right
have
to
no
us.
intention. Oh, absolutely not.
Very
No,
well.
she's just making noise, looking at you like, don't touch it.
Like, may I?
Go ahead.
You see, she reaches out. She's got long, slender, beautiful fingers, just like everything about her is immaculate. And she touches the amulet around your neck, and there's a moment she kind of pulls back, and she looks at you. She doesn't say anything, but again, just looking into her eyes. Make a perception check.
There is no Kai, only Zool.
17.
We didn't hear it, she did.
It's only a moment, and you're not overly familiar with tieflings in general. They're around, but in Devenia, I kind of feel like, I don't know how they would be viewed in an area that kind of embraces its gothic side, but also tells everybody that there's no vampires. They're probably on the outskirts for the most part, maybe not outwardly shunned and exiled, but just kept at arm's length. So they're definitely not going to court, or if they are, it's extremely rare. There's almost a little, she looks at you and makes eye contact as she goes to touch it again and like flip over the amulet to just inspect it, but there's a little flash of something in her eyes when she does it. And she just with one hand turns over the amulet. You all silently watch her inspecting this very simple artifact that she's turning it over, and then you see her stop at one point, flipping it upside down. And she says, "Oh, there's writing on this. It's difficult to decipher, but I think if you don't mind, just an awkward moment."
If you think you know what it says, go ahead.
She's going to sit for a minute. She has it flipped upside down. She keeps turning it in the light and trying to catch the light from that's kind of peeking through the clouds. And then she's going to lay it down. And she says, "It could mean several things. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'd like to think on it.
Were
So-
you able to read it?
It's not so much words as markings that could mean one thing or another. Very old. Give me some time. Or maybe a little bit more context around it could help me. What do you know of its origins?"
I do not think we know anything of its origins. It came... The owner before, I do not remember where he said he got it. He's had it for many years, I believe, yes?
I don't remember him saying where he got it, or under what circumstances, but he says that while wearing it, if you truly want something, you can get it, but as Eldon said, a headless stalking beast appears nearby and constantly follows.
Let me think on it. It is very, very old script. As I said, I don't want to tell you it says one thing when it could mean another. When it touches you, you turn inside out.
And if the necklace is removed, then that will summon it right here.
Well, at least two of the words that I could decipher are asunder, and it looks like the word before it, or the meaning before it, is torn asunder. That seems to track with what you're saying. But there's a bit more.
I suppose in all this time we have not actually taken the time to inspect this thing for instructions.
I don't think anybody wanted to touch it.
I sure as fuck did not.
Probably best that you didn't. It was a little disorienting to touch it at first.
And see, you are quite brave.
I'm curious. And it is quite typical that artifacts, especially old ones, have some kind of marking. Sometimes it's just a maker's mark, but other times it's more, depending on who created it. And I find that interesting.
And I find you interesting.
Oh, dear God.
I roll. Oh.
Collective eye roll.
I'll think on it some more, if you can recall any other details. What happened to the prior owner? And
Torn asunder.
just on a whim? Or the boy?
The boy took it off of him.
The boy stole it from him,
Yeah.
causing it to appear. And take my word for it, as soon as you touch it, you can't help but put it on.
That's what I was fighting. Not too strongly, but disorienting. Indeed. I'll let you know what I come up with.
Well, on that note, let us eat and get going before it catches up.
I wonder where it is right now.
Cut to
I wonder if it's thinking about us the way we're thinking about it.
It stoops down, picks up a flower, holds it up to where there is no head, and is like,
The birds like landing on its shoulders.
puts the flower on, like,
Explosives. I love the idea. Holding its
Turn
fingers,
inside out.
turn it. Yeah.
it's like holding it. And then it just keeps going.
Was it
Somewhere its non-existent face is just frowning every time a bird explodes on its finger.
I was gonna say, is it Snow White that all the animals come to, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
deer and
like
stuff?
land on
He just pets all of them. They all just.
Singing a Disney song, but it's got no head. It's here.
So the air escaping the hole.
The hole in the
should
neck,
be.
yeah. Just,
Just checking.
it's got lungs, it's got no head, so there's got to be some
The
hole.
blowhole or something.
Who said it has lungs?
I say it has lungs.
It has to have lungs. Now.
For this kind of cardio, it needs lungs.
All right, so you pack up your stuff and begin heading down the path. Eldon, you would know that you all have gotten mighty lucky out here on this road. It is not typical that you would make it so many days with only like one encounter of life, you know, what's the word? Threatening creatures or people. But the Adar do wander on this road and try to make sure that folks are as safe as they can be. You also know that you only have another 2 days or so. You think probably if you're going at this same pace that you've been at, you'll be there by Celebration 25, at least the crossroads, the fork in the road.
And by the end of the day today, we'll probably reach the next.
Yeah.
'Cause I think you said if we'd have to travel 8 more hours to have gotten to it last night.
Yeah. You'll get there before like midday-ish, a little bit after midday. Anything that you are all doing on your way? Otherwise, I'll have you roll a d20. That would be Ayla as the top person on the list, I think.
Pick you. Let's see what you do. 11.
There's some spin on that.
So that's what I love about this tray. Can I take this 18 instead?
No, you cannot. You continue walking this day with an 11. It's a quiet day, another quiet day, which almost has you even more nervous, Eldon. Theratrix, I'm going to have you make a perception check for Theratrix, as he's been instructed to kind of really pay attention to what's going on out there.
Yes, man. Just gonna pull his stat thing up.
You see folks heading past you towards Dahim. Not so many headed the other way, you've noticed.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
I always forget if perception is intelligence or wisdom.
You see Theratrix reports that while there is movement and creatures and things doing their thing, they haven't been near the road. Not sure exactly why, but at the moment you've been fairly safe. Vi has no complaints with that information as you continue on. Another day goes by, and another night of watching. You all taking shifts?
You know who's taking the first shift?
So we're at another stop
yeah,
area,
if
like
you
a
wanted
tavern
to.
type thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eldon will go in and grab food for everybody. Or
Is this an actual building or a campground?
It's a building this time. Yeah.
So no watches.
Oh no, I mean, it depends. Let's say roll a D100.
I thought the building places along the way had rooms to rent. And
They
then-
do, but they might be full.
Oh,
So you can roll a D100 and see. There's a 25% chance that they have
who's
space.
next?
you, me.
Eldon.
Shit, I don't even think I have any D10s out. Oh, I do it.
You can use my crystal ones.
Yeah, I just don't have the percentile one out. Can I borrow a percentile one?
I think whatever you need.
I almost never use it, so I just. So that's a 10 and a 7? 17, I think, is how that reads, right?
Okay.
17.
There are rooms available for you. It's going to be a squeeze, But you are able to get a room to sleep inside this night.
Everybody's crammed into one room.
You two better behave tonight.
Pretty much.
That's what Kevin's going. You guys better be quiet tonight.
Hey, look, it's like a Russian war movie, okay? You ever see what's the movie with the snipers?
Keep it under the blankets. Keep it under the sheets, and we'll be all right.
Keep it quieter and under the sheet, and I won't say fuck all. I can't say Nyx won't, but
I wish I prepared tiny hut.
Vi will say.
You gotta redo it as Love Shack.
Oh my god.
Vi will take your hand and say, "Let's go for a walk. We can handle it. We are inherently magical."
Mm-hmm.
So she takes your hand and we'll leave the children to their toys.
hey, fuck you for that.
You should be appreciative how young you are.
Don't call me a fucking child, and we'll be cool. Cool?
How far are you going?
I don't know yet.
Well, don't go too far.
No, not too far. Just far enough away so that you won't have to be kept up at night.
What are your intentions?
How detailed would you like me to be?
Have fun.
I was gonna say, tread lightly, Iolite.
I don't know if I'm ready.
She pats you on the shoulder.
Be careful. It'll be okay.
Takes your hand and you head outside.
And Kevin's gonna say to Kai, for that child comment, I hope she gets this close but can't get over the fucking hump. I hope.
Does one of those as you're walking out of the room.
And she goes, this close.
How's everybody feeling?
Oh no, I don't like that question.
You have one more day before the
Oh,
decision
okay.
has to be made, so I'm just throwing out
I'm
there.
like, why? What are you going to do? Like, what is she going to turn into? That is what I've been thinking for the last 2 weeks, is how is this going to turn around, bite me in the ass, betray me, turn into something horrible, kill us all, steal my
She's
necklace.
that winged thing that's been looking for you.
That was my exact first thought.
Or maybe the wing thing's gonna kill her, so now you're emotionally invested into it.
Isla's not invested emotionally in anything.
Just physically.
Thank you.
I think we're getting close to crossroads, Eldon. What are your thoughts?
Well, I still have to decide when I get there, but it's a hard decision to make. And no matter which way I go, it feels like people are going to get hurt. That's what has me confused, hung up on it. There's no good answer, no good direction to go.
Well, like you said, one way or another, something is gonna happen. But what do you want? Forget about consequences. Forget about your past. What do you want?
Well, I thought that I wanted to go and what I thought was save Master Andrax. But now I know there's someone else like me. And that pulls me in that direction.
But you're afraid that direction would be considered selfish.
Yeah. Selfish, dangerous. You saw what was on the memory vessel. These liberators aren't like what I know. At least I think they're not. But to find someone else like me and maybe get some answers, it feels important.
I think a real question is, are you still a keeper?
To be completely honest, I don't think it matters to them at this point. Because I think if I go to the Citadel, I don't think I'm coming back out.
But do you think are you a keeper?
I don't know what I am. I was, and then I threw it away, and then It's all very difficult. Labels on things. But I believe in what I've been taught, the Keeper ideals, what they say. But I'm not sure, because of that memory vessel, if that's what's done in practice. So I don't have a clear answer. Am I a keeper to what I think a keeper should be? Yes. But is that the same as what the keepers are? I don't know.
You don't have to be a keeper to have what your beliefs of right and wrong are. But I think you should be asking, do you still believe the keepers are who you thought they were? If you don't think that, like you said, walking in to their main headquarters, you might not walk out.
That's what I think would happen. I got a sneaking suspicion. So.
Your master Andrax sent you away. And do you think because of that, that's why he was imprisoned?
Partially. The Maven, that seer that we saw, had said something about him looking for information that he shouldn't have. Sounds exactly like Master Andrax. He was in his younger days he was a warrior, one of the best. But when he was injured, it was scrolls and books. So he busied himself with that. And as wise as he is, I can see him getting himself into trouble, looking for forbidden knowledge, which to me even feels wrong to say. Knowledge shouldn't be forbidden.
Forbidden knowledge doesn't protect the knowledge, it protects those who give access to it. I think you've made your decision, but you're too afraid to be selfish. But sometimes an act of selfishness, it can lead to good things.
Can also lead to very, very bad things. But we still have a day.
Well,
but thank you.
Be sure to find out what the others think.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to just be on your shoulders.
Thank you. Eldon's just gonna kind of walk away a little bit.
You notice that Theratrix has just been quietly watching, listening in, assuming you're in a place where you're in the room or something having that conversation.
He's crammed in the room too. He's just in the corner, taking up a whole wall, staring at Kai.
Just on the bed.
He is a keeper. He's a keeper.
It strikes you, though, as Theratrix, even as you say that and Kai asks, are you a keeper or are you not? Theratrix's actions have been confusing in and of themselves, in that he has been very adamant about you having a mission. He's been telling you about what he's seen as he's grown in the space where he goes whenever he's forcefully exited from this place. But he also dug up your keeper's symbol and gave it to you. Like, he didn't want that to be left behind. He's not convinced that you should believe that the memory vessel should keep you away from the liberators, but has recited the Keeper's Oath with you multiple times. So even as he lies there...
So he's straight fucking down the middle, too.
As he's like lying there listening and watching and doesn't make any expression on his little dragon face, but it's not clear, really, which way he would go.
Yeah, it makes sense because they're so closely tied that, like, if Eldon knew, then chances are there's a certain amount of bleed.
I mean, a simple
between
test
the two.
is throw that keeper's badge down a well and see if you find it the next morning in your bed. And that'll answer your question pretty damn fast.
I think it's a stick.
When he's not looking, you're just like skipping across a lake, and then the next day you wake up and it's just wet on your pillow.
Iolite, you, as you're prepping yourself or whatever, hear the little like in your head of a sound, a voice, and it is Desi. Immediately your heart leaps. You hear, miss you. That's wanted to start with the most important part. I really miss you. Hope you're okay. Please respond when you can. Over.
Hey, oh my gosh. I have been really wanting to talk to you. I'm okay. You're okay? Where are you guys?
It's 25.
Oh, all right, perfect. I was like, what do I have left?
I'm loose with the 25.
That's part of the fun, though, is gotta stick to it.
It'd be funny if Desi didn't have enough words. You just hear like another voice say, "You have 3 more words."
Voice in the background counting.
As far as you know, it only works once.
Well, it was worth a try.
So you don't hear anything back. But you do now know at least he's alive.
Yeah.
And when he replies to you tomorrow, maybe you'll find out where they are.
Is it like an answering machine?
No, he received it right
Will
away.
he get it? Oh, but he can't reply.
He can't reply.
Gotcha.
It's when you run out of minutes after somebody
The
just
next
left you
morning,
a
it's like
voicemail.
blinking on his little nightstand.
You have 4 new messages. Please clack your rocks together to listen to your messages.
But that feeling that always accompanies that waiting period when you're waiting for a call back for a job interview or waiting to find out if, you know, someone's okay in the hospital or, you know, waiting for if the baby was born, like all of that is eliminated in the moment because you know the answer is he's okay.
alive.
Yeah, he's fine. And
Because he's okay.
And he's thinking of you. Kethra.
Yep.
What are you doing?
She didn't get a lot of sleep last night listening to the...
She's sleeping in the closet.
So she's just a little bitchy, so she's trying to keep distance so she doesn't accidentally chew people out, but she's still like... I need coffee. Is what she's saying. I need coffee.
There's coffee in the little tavern area. It's busy-ish. Again, most people are actually headed towards Dahim as opposed to away from it. So there's some people just hanging out.
And she's like, but it's people-y out
It is
here.
people, yeah. Not a lot of people, but there's people.
And she knows when she's bitchy and there's people, that's never a good combination. So she's like, I'm going to sit here and just be a bitch by myself for a bit.
Oh, I was hoping for like a bar brawl.
She's trying to keep that from happening.
Did you say that you needed coffee out loud? Or is that
Yeah.
internal thought?
She just went, I need coffee.
Barkeep would have coffee. Bring it over, slide it over to you.
Thanks.
Oh, we're all downstairs? Or are we in the room?
Kethra is.
Oh, I didn't
she's
realize
like-
you went downstairs.
There's too many fucking people here. And you see her, like, walk outside. There's too many fucking people here.
There's like 2 people there.
There's too many fucking people.
Yes.
Yeah,
Too many
there's
of you.
Two people just quietly talking on the other side of the room.
She's like, shut up.
I hear you breathing.
Let's see, Kethra.
Just her and Nyx.
There's a little bit of spitting, we'll say, from the clouds. Not quite a drizzle, but that mist almost that's coming down from the sky. And you're doing your best to make sure you didn't walk in the direction of Ayla and
It's a lot
Vi.
more wet over there. I'm sorry.
There's like a second as you're walking with your coffee.
I'm not saying it.
I know.
And you think you maybe see some shadows, and you're like, and you turn around, go the other way.
She's like, I really hope it's right there.
What would Kethra be thinking about?
Kethra tries not to think. That's what she tries not to do. Because when she thinks, it gets dark. And she thinks of things she doesn't want to think about. And being emotional isn't really her thing. So she's going to try not to think. But then she has Nyx next to her going, so, we're heading to Devenya, you dumbass. Yeah, I know, Nyx. He's reminding her of everything she doesn't want to think about. You hear her just go, will you shut the fuck up? Nyx, God, I don't want to think about it anymore.
You hear somebody go, I'm sorry, I thought I was speaking just to myself. And you look over, and there's what looks to be a older human guy. He's got a long beard. He's wearing that like stereotypical like Gandalf outfit, except it's not gray. It's just a bunch of patchwork and different colors, like a patchwork hat and a robe that has all these stitches and everything in it. And make a history check.
So it's Radagast.
What'd you say?
It's Radagast the
I
Brown.
was exactly thinking that. He's
They
gonna
rolled
start
a
singing a song
nat
or
1.
whatever.
Oh, a
plus
nat
4,
1.
5.
You have no idea who the hell this is.
Not a damn clue.
There's something about him that looks familiar, but you're just like, no. It's dark. It's gray out. The suns are probably setting, and it's getting too dark to really see.
She's gonna say to him, I wasn't talking to you.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm right here, so you could have been talking to me.
If that makes you feel better,
It does, actually.
good for you.
You look quite lovely. I don't often get spoken to by cats and ladies.
That's unfortunate.
It was until today. He stands up, and he's got like this satchel that he's got over his shoulder, and he steps forward and then
She goes-
does a bow.
Catherine's face is, what the fuck are you doing?
It's called a bow. It's
Ketra's gonna cut a bitch.
It's typically polite to do when you've met someone new. I'm Zaganath.
Well, that's a fucking mouthful. I
The whole mouthful is Zaganath the Great Wizard.
Can we keep him too?
And your typically you follow up with your name?
Kethra.
Kethra. The
Wait, you want more than that?
beauteous.
You want more than that?
I do.
Well, that's
How
why
would you introduce yourself if you were on stage?
I don't ever plan on being on stage.
It could happen.
The fuck it will.
You should be prepared.
No.
Kethra does a big gesture. It works. We can make it work.
I'm just gonna mumble to Nyx. I came out here to get the fuck away from people. So what do I owe this pleasantry?
No, you don't owe me anything. I'm just saying hello.
I wasn't gonna give you.
But I'll
anything.
take a tip. Takes his hat off, and you hear a little bit of jingling in there, but it looks empty. It's like,
She goes, if you don't get that out of my face, I'm gonna spit in it.
your spit may be worth more than gold.
You nasty. Now get that.
How about those feet pics then?
Gamer girl back.
This is like feet fighter here. This is like feet finder here, bitch. No. She's gonna be like, no.
I mean, it was a... I'm not saying it is. I said it may be. We could see.
It's not. And
Give it a try.
Hawk to it, that
I was
bitch.
gonna really give it a good fucking.
Kethra, you really want me to put something in your hat?
Oh jeez. She's gonna
Well...
She goes like this. She slams Produce Flame in the hat.
Oh! Nice. A magic user. Indeed.
Yeah.
A fellow magic user, if I may say.
Usually that makes people go away.
No, not me. Puts the hat back on. Are you traveling alone in this area of Eporia? Not a very smart move, I will say, right off the bat, before you answer and tell me.
Maybe I am.
Not a very smart move, I'll say, right off the bat.
I didn't ask for your opinion on my intelligence.
You did not. You're very right. That was quite rude of me. Hold on. Takes his hat off, reaches in, and he pulls out a rose made of pure gold and hands it over.
This gonna like kill me later or something?
I mean, if you tried to eat it or if you slept on it wrong and it like pierced right through your sternum.
She's gonna throw it in her back and be like, okay. What can I do for you?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just your presence is a present to me.
I wish I could say the same.
You don't have to say the same. Listen, I've been around. I know I'm annoying.
Yeah, we agree. I can agree on that.
So you don't have to pretend that I'm not. It doesn't bother me. I've gotten used to it.
I wish I could say the same.
And where do you hail from?
Not here.
Well, I could tell that. I don't hear the
Where are you from?
all over. I was just more recently on Yamari Island.
I was wondering if anybody recognized the name.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I mean, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
I've been there.
I don't remember encountering a wizard before.
You,
No, it was just in passing.
you ignored it.
Oh. I've been there. Not too long ago. What brought you to Yamari?
Well, I was part of the Joy Festival.
Ah.
It did get disrupted,
Yeah, that you could definitely say that.
so kind of ruined what would have been a great time and a lot of money in my hat. But there are worse things. The island went from safe to horribly, horribly disturbed and covered with monsters that were literally eating and killing people, but
Sorry.
that's the rest of the world, right?
Pretty much.
So I missed out. But it was still lovely.
I'm glad you enjoyed your time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Remember, very socially awkward Kethra. She does not know what's going. She's like, "You're welcome." So, what brings you here?
I just travel around. Give beautiful women golden roses. I've given out 3 today. You're not the only one.
She's gonna go. She's gonna go like this. She's gonna. I'm gonna leave that right there.
No, they're all unique.
Just,
No one's touched it or...
like there's definitely a magical tracker in that fucker.
No. I'm not a creep.
Just borderline.
Yeah, I'm just old.
He means well.
Just borderline creep, but that's okay.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
Iolite's gonna hear. Iolite!
Yes?
Please talk me out of. In their head, she's gonna go talk me out of
Whoa!
burning an old wizard
Whoa!
alive. Please talk me out of it.
Did we all come downstairs to see this guy? Oh, she's on the rock.
Okay. We're killing wizards. Where are you?
Just tell me no. Just tell me no.
Where are you, though?
I'm fine. Just tell me no.
Well, maybe he has it coming. I want to come see.
Okay, just come outside. You'll hear you'll hear it. Trust me.
Okay. I will do that. Do I hear him when I get outside?
Yeah, you'll hear.
Okay.
You'll also
Do you
see the
wanna
little
follow?
fireworks that spark when he's done with the end of the song.
And as you show up, you see this look on Kethra's face of,
Hey. Hey.
Another! You said you were traveling alone.
yeah, I lied.
Welcome,
really
I am
annoying.
Zaganath, the Great Wizard.
And he's greatly annoying.
Greatly annoying.
Saganath, the greatly annoying wizard.
He bends down, picks up the rose that you put down, and he's like, and this is for you.
Oh, that's the
Everyone-
fourth
Yeah.
one he's given out today. That's the fourth one.
Fourth
He's given.
one.
Yeah, he took that from me.
It's pretty good.
I give it to all of them.
Kind of a great.
This time, we had 2 party members go. I'm assuming that would.
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
follow
anybody.
down.
Eldon, you want to come join the party of us picking on this guy?
He looks like a wizard, like an old dude wizard. He looks like a human, and he looks like he's trying to like fit the part of what people would expect. So
And you use magic. I saw your fireworks.
I do all these little fireworks.
Careful, he's gonna pull out the hat.
The hat.
Oh, the hat.
And she's
Takes
gonna go
the hat off.
and you're gonna see her hold her hand up like this with flame and go.
He shakes it in front. You can hear a little jingling.
And she throws it into it again.
And his eyes go wide, and he gets a big smile on his face. We could be a traveling troupe. And your name?
Iolite.
Iolite the
Brave.
Brave. See? See?
Kethra goes, shut up.
Zaganath the Great Wizard, Iolite the Brave, and Kethra.
Yep. Just that one name.
And the cat.
And Nick says in my head, don't you dare tell him my fucking name.
Are you ready to go?
I never said I was going anywhere with you.
Where are we going?
My white van is right here.
Exactly. He's like,
We're going on tour.
Who likes candy?
A tour.
my puppy got lost.
I have a new shiny red bicycle here in the back of my van.
There's kittens in the back of my van.
I need you to help me move this couch.
Getting total like Chris Hansen, like Catch a Predator vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat?
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Something to
Zach.
talk about.
For real? Like you're traveling?
Yes, let's go. Let's be off. I was just in Yamari, and my performance got cut short due to unfortunate murders and things.
Oh, you were in Yamari.
I was.
Yeah. Huh.
Have you ever been?
Yeah. I did a stint.
Very nice. So you know how lovely it was.
It was, yeah. It was really
Not so
beautiful.
much anymore.
Better than here.
Eh.
The worst Yamari is better than the best of anything else I've seen.
I don't know. The people in Yamari are kind of stuck up.
What?
Once again,
Well,
maybe
they
it's
are.
because you're annoying.
I'm annoying everywhere I go, but in
Yeah.
Yamari, they're particularly stuck up.
What do you want?
I told you he was annoying, right?
What do you mean, what do I want? I want us to travel and make money.
Show me what do you have to offer to this
Oh,
show?
Jesus Christ.
Watch. He like blows into his hands like this, and then the full fog cloud starts coming out and filling up the road and the area. It gets like really foggy.
Did you just do like a burp fog?
Well, it's better coming out this end.
If it came out of the other end, I'd be.
I can do that too, but it
Don't you fucking dare!
comes with a little extra.
I bet it does.
Roll for poison damage.
Seriously.
So if you go around recruiting, why is it still just you?
I told you I'm annoying.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
I
think-
feel like we're going round and round here.
Okay. Well, no.
Yes?
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. Yes, you're annoying.
No, we're going round and round with our conversation. You
Yes.
asked me a question that answered itself.
Okay. Shut up.
You shut up.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, you watch it.
You see Kethra go primal savage me and go, watch your fucking mouth
I can
when
do
you
that.
speak to her.
I can do that too.
I don't give a fuck what you can do. Do not speak to her like that again.
You should kill him.
Hey. That's rude.
Kethra goes, that actually sounds
doesn't
like a pretty
understand,
good fucking
sarcasm.
idea.
I wasn't being sarcastic, Ayla.
Kethra goes, it sounds like a good fucking idea. Step out of line again and I'll do it in a second.
Now, this is what I like to see.
Shut
You
the
could be my bodyguards.
The only thing I'd be guarding is your dead fucking body. Now shut up.
That would make you very bad bodyguards. The point is to keep me alive. If they've
don't-
killed me,
I have no interest in what side of the mortal coil you're on right now.
well, then you're fired.
I never
Well.
asked for the fucking job in the first place. And not like I'd take it.
Well,
So
good.
show some respect.
Good. I didn't want to hire you anyway.
Do not speak to my friend like that again.
She's a very good bodyguard. Is she your bodyguard?
She's just my
Iolite the
best friend.
Brave.
Yeah.
Ah, best friend.
Well, I was going for more for what I would like to be in my name.
Oh, you're not brave?
Not particularly.
I find that hard to believe. You're out in the middle of nowhere with a very powerful wizard. And you do have your bodyguard with you, so I could see how that would make you not so brave. What adventures have you been on? I'm sure you've done brave things. You
I
woke up today.
suppose. I woke up today.
That was brave.
It's brave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. I guess.
Did you take a shower?
No.
Well, that takes a step back. Did you put makeup on?
No. Take another step back.
Did you self-care?
That's kind of personal.
Now, your line of questioning is starting to get even creepier than normal.
I'm trying to determine the bravery. Because sometimes just existing is brave. Waking up, greeting the suns, saying, I've got this. Confronting the day.
You just like hearing yourself talk, don't you?
Yeah. Don't you?
Figured. No, not at all. How about we leave this fucker behind and just walk the fuck away?
Yeah.
She goes, you go first, I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Oh. I see. Well, if you ever want to check me out, not me, like myself, I wear heavy robes purposefully so you can avert your eyes. I do travel and do fun tricks. And if you were nicer, I would have given you a present.
Fun tricks.
Don't
Present?
If I ever hear any place you're going, I'm going in the opposite direction.
Well, that hurt my feelings.
Oh, you have some. That's great.
Wait, what kind of present? I didn't know you had presents.
Now you will not know.
Can Eldon walk down the stairs at this point?
Yeah, they're
Try-
outside.
I know. Well, whatever. Walk outside to see, because I wanted to let it go for as long. I was like, well, if the guy dies, he dies.
She's still not figured out if she hasn't gonna kill him yet. She still hasn't figured it out yet. It all
Iolite's
depends
gonna
on
walk
how this
away
works.
Back towards, I guess she would see Eldon.
This is all the ball's in his court.
Were you just coming outside?
Yeah, I didn't mean to stop what you
No,
guys
no,
were
but
doing.
I was gonna walk away anyway.
Have a wonderful
She said to go first.
evening.
Who's your friend?
I'm Zaganath the Great Wizard.
Shut up!
Eldon, this guy sucks, but can you go be... You're, like, nice. Can you go be nice to him? Because
Don't
he
waste
said he
your
has a
time on him.
present.
What was his name?
Zaganath? The Great Wizard?
1 second.
Yeah.
He's gonna run upstairs, rifle through his stuff. He's gonna find a purple handkerchief that he found on Yomari that was the purple handkerchief of Zagger, whatever, that I randomly picked up and I don't fucking remember how or why. I think it was during the boxing match or something like that, like in the way beginning. And he's gonna like come running down.
He's all excited.
He's like, oh,
Sign this! I've never seen him so...
His heels just like skip off of each
yeah,
step.
like, slide down the banister. Your name's
Zaganath.
Zaganath the Great Wizard.
Zaganath. I have something. I have a trick for you.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
don't try to
Is he
steal
still
my
ho-
crowds.
Is he still holding out the hat?
He'll take it off.
Can I make a sleight of hand check?
You can certainly try.
You gonna do some close-up magic?
Yeah.
I know it's gonna fail.
It's
but
gonna
either
be
way,
with
it's fine.
disadvantage if you're trying to do a magic.
No, it's not. He's not really like. He's palming the
Yeah,
folded
yeah, yeah.
up thing, and
Yeah.
he's gonna pretend like he pulled it out. So disadvantage.
He's gonna fall for it.
Oh, 19 and a 6.
I was gonna say, if it was 2 nat 20s, you're pulling it out of his ear. It's like,
Okay.
Plus 5
Oh, 11. Okay, thanks. I forgot sleight of hand is dex.
So you.
Yeah, I'm
pull
just
this
like,
thing
I'm
out.
not really trying
Yeah.
to trick the guy if he's a fucking wizard.
There's a moment where he's like, you can see on his face that he obviously saw, but then he goes, "What?"
Does it trick them?
No, not with their passive.
You say, I found this.
Amazing. I've been looking for this for months. It's the only one that I have.
I've had it.
Fantastic.
I've had it for months, and I don't know why I kept it. It's just for this occasion.
It was fate. We were fated. What's your name, dear boy?
Eldon.
Eldon the...
Don't give him too much.
Don't listen to her. She's a negative noonie.
I don't know, what am I? He's gonna look over at Iolite. He's like,
This is Iolite the Brave.
what am I? Eldon the what?
Eldon the Noble.
Okay.
Eldon the Noble. My new companion traveler. Puts his arm around your shoulder.
Puts me in the hat.
We're best friends.
Uh,
We're best friends.
long distance best friends.
I'll take it. Thank you for returning Prissy to me.
oh.
What did you call it?
What did you say her name was?
This is Prissy, my companion, my what's the word I'm
I
looking
couldn't
for?
figure out if that was Pursy or Pussy for a second. I'm sorry. I was
sound-
Either way, it is a crusty towel.
It is
Eldon's
definitely
had that
something.
in his bag. For
I know, and the
months.
question is,
that you remember
why, who made it crusty?
This is my emotional
So
support.
you can crack it?
Nah,
Like it's
not
that
kidding.
bad. It's like, you know.
Handy chief, handkerchief.
Well, I'm glad it's been returned to its rightful owner.
Thank you. As a gift, I know you're friends with these two. They were very rude, but I'm used to it. It's fine. I don't care.
Because he's really annoying.
I'm incredibly annoying.
See?
They're not people. People.
They're not people.
No, they're
People?
people. They're just not people. People.
You're not people?
They're people.
No,
They're
I don't
beautiful
like
people. They're just
people.
not.
They're not people.
They're not people
don't like
persons.
people.
They're not people persons.
Huh.
Yeah, I
They're
don't
not
like
very
people.
social.
Whatever that means. All right. Well, as a gift and a thank you for giving me Prissy back. Don't get nasty with your thoughts, young folks. I'm
Can't help it.
old and
Dried up.
dried up. I don't have time. I have very little time left in my life, and I need to, designate exactly where every minute goes.
You could designate a few less to being annoying.
No, never.
I think
Never!
I think it's part of his charm.
Don't get him started. Trust me.
Eldon, the noble,
I tried being
Flatterer
nice.
of wizards.
I did try being nice in the beginning.
Did you do the
Takes
claw?
his
Did you do
hat
the claw
off.
thing?
stick
Yeah.
your hand in my hat. Come on, we're best friends.
She's like,
If you, when he
gonna
puts
reach-
his arm in there, if you,
this is directed
Fire
at
blast
you
it.
if you hurt my friend.
if I wanted you all dead, I could do it in a blink of an eye.
Sorry, he reaches right. He's gonna reach in. It'll be fine.
Roll a d20.
Thought you were going to say, like, roll a constitution.
That's a 2. Damn.
Okay.
It's okay.
You
only 2 damage.
shuffle your arm in there, scrabbling around, and feel some
like a-
long, slender.
Like a lobster.
Oh no!
A crab.
Take your hand out, and you're holding 2 cantrip sticks.
Ooh.
That are actually dancing lights. It's written right on it. It says dancing lights right on it. It says, "Oh, lucky, lucky pen pal." We're gonna write to each other.
Yes, we are.
I don't really have an address.
Neither do I.
We'll think about it.
We'll workshop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brainstorm.
We'll enjoy those.
Well, thank you, and enjoy Prissy. You,
I
sir?
always do.
Well,
I bet you do.
You young folks are disgusting. I like it. Sleep well, young adventurers.
You too.
Brave, noble, blank.
Yeah. Thanks for creeping up my night. Thanks.
Literally anytime. Just call Zaganath the Great Wizard, and I'll be there to creep up the night.
Opposite direction.
He just stands there.
we're gonna call him as we're fighting the big bad evil guy in the middle. We're gonna be like, Zaganath the Great.
Help us.
He's waving you away.
Okay.
Zaganath, out!
I was gonna say, you turn around, the fog
He's
is
still
there. There's still a fog
You see him
cloud, so
running.
he just
Hiding
backs
behind a
into
barrel.
it.
We see your hat.
One weird dude.
I didn't think he was too bad, but I didn't really have to deal with him all that long.
You have a golden rose that was repurposed from Kethra.
Kethra got the ick from it. It was like, nope.
So
Money's
they're,
money.
they're both dancing lights?
Yeah.
Don't even know what that does.
Globes of light. So if it's dark.
It's my turn.
No,
it's my turn.
Ayla and Vi
It's cold.
have a lovely night up against a tree.
Oh my goodness.
I have my my elvish robe against the tree, so no burn.
It is well planned and well thought out. And just before we fade to black, you Vi stops and she kind of like looks at you, and she says, I think I figured out the last part of what is on that necklace.
Is that what you've been thinking about this whole time?
No, of course not. Of course not.
That just helps me think.
Just clicked in the moment, you know. Those who stand in my way shall be twisted and torn asunder.
Seems to follow the pattern that we have observed.
It's unclear. My or the way. But there's a part before it.
Let's continue, and maybe it'll come to you.
Let's. And the curtains close. And that's where we'll take a break.
I'll stop playing footsie with Pat.
We're both like spending this whole time like really like lean back, relax, and we keep going.
I could reach Julie.
Our toes
My legs are short, so I don't know. You might not reach me.
I don't think so. Celebration 24. Let's roll to see if it's still raining.
It is.
It's not.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Clear.
Good.
Clear. And a die that I threw in there by accident. And I would not have known was missing. It's a clear day. Back on the road. Ooh. By the end of this day, you know you will reach the crossroads where a decision will have to be made. Eldon.
Nope.
Glad I don't have to make that decision.
Well, it is an interesting conundrum in that your group knows that Maury and the rest of Astrom's end are at Rill. Score will get there before you will. And so North would lead you straight there. The side mission is really only Eldon. And so there could be a vote to not go, if that's the way you wanted to handle it.
I don't think it's actually even been brought up. Like, I think, haven't we all just been like, hey, it's up to you? I don't think anybody's been like, let's put this to a vote, or we should discuss.
I guess at some point we probably should. Just do whatever
Maybe.
You
Eldon
have to
says.
hash it out. Anyone?
Eldon's not talking about it to anybody if they're not asking. He's just...
We'll just talk about it once we get to that sign in the road. It's just like,
So-
one's that way, one's that direction.
This way hell, that way hell.
Yeah. You leave the side inn and head north. Either way, your mission is north for now.
Which way did the wizard go?
Roll a d4.
If he's trapped, please be
One.
north. Pete. Is that
North.
north? Oh, he's traveling alongside us now. We're collecting all sorts of people.
He's like in a cart next to us, pretending like.
So weird.
Waving his little hanky at us.
Your hair,
Say hello, Prissy.
my hero.
Did you draw a little face on it?
I mean, you could have.
I'm Jennifer Lopez.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't think everybody would get the reference, but I knew at least hopefully one person would.
Yennefer. So north you go. Roll a, who's the not rolled? We got Iolite would be next. You can roll a d20.
13.
13.
All right, well, at least it's a little bit better than
It's an
that.
unlucky number, but it is higher than 5, so.
It's a quiet day. Vi and Ayla spend a lot of time just close to each other. She's on the same horse as you and happy to share. She does lean over at one point if Kai is with the group, or when, at whatever point Kai is with the group, and says, I think I figured out the first half, or the second half of your conundrum. I wouldn't mind taking one more look, because perhaps the context will get me the second.
Very well, if you must.
She takes the amulet in her hands again. There's a little flash again in her eyes, and then she looks at it. There's something not making sense about the first half, but I'm fairly certain the second half is those who stand in the way shall be twisted and torn asunder. But there's a beginning to this that I can't quite...
Do you know what language it is?
It's not so much a language. It belongs to the old gods of Eleothis.
The old gods? You mean
Yes.
before them?
I only feel comfortable speaking about this because they have not been heard from in quite some time, although of course they could choose this very moment to strike me down. But yes, I've heard rumor that before Ina and Yol, there were other gods who were here. And perhaps they overthrew them.
Yeah.
Gods are fickle. They come and go. They arrive, they decide they're going to stay, and
I've
they
not
move on.
read that in any books.
It depends on where you're reading. The Lightbringers do not appreciate anyone speaking about it. And so it's knowledge that you have to dig deep for. I happen to love language and runes and understanding, and so I've been around for a while.
Interesting. Perhaps we can find a better library than Yamari Island had and get some luck there.
Have to be a pretty big city.
Where's the next big city?
The biggest city in Emporia would be Rilsk. Jesus, I can't talk. It's the capital.
That's not where we just were, right?
No, that's Dalhim.
Oh, okay. No. Are we passing that?
We may at some point. I believe that's where Mori and Desi and the rest of them.
I knew I heard that name somewhere.
I'll keep thinking on it.
Thank you. That would be if we're heading north, but there's a chance we might not be heading north.
Yeah, where are we going, Eldon?
I'm inclined to say west. Once we hit the crossroads. But that doesn't mean that whenever my business is finished that we won't continue north. That's where the next leg of our journey seems to want to lead us. And that should bring us right by the capital.
What was west?
I don't remember if I know or Iolite knows. I know. Did we talk about it?
I don't know if Eldon and Ayla talked about it.
I think all you mentioned was you had to make a decision. You
I don't think anybody's
drank
I
tea with a weird old woman.
I couldn't remember.
Where we're following you blindly.
Yeah, I think that you guys just got high and didn't ask me anything.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Eldon
that
felt
sounds
his
like
world crushing his shoulders, and you guys were like, let's do some death sticks. I mean, that's on fucking track for us, so.
No, it still stands because Ayla was not sure if she was paying attention or not, so she asked Ayla.
It all tracks.
I don't know what's west, Eldon.
And I didn't show anybody else except Theratrix and Kai, the memory vessel.
Right.
Yeah, a lot happened right after that.
Yeah.
We thought that was the big plot hook.
Took a hard left turn.
Yeah. Well, the Keepers, they seem to have a separate... There's another faction that call themselves the Liberators. And they seem to have someone that's like me, the way me and Theratrix are.
They have a dragon as well.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
The woman that I spoke to said something about eyes, the eye that see.
The tea woman.
Yes. She said something about the eye that sees. And along with Kethra's words from the other night, more things about eyes and sight, and seeing the path forward one way or another is going to require two eyes. I just don't know how I'm going to be received, whether it would be the Keepers or the Liberators. I have no idea. The only advantage I have going to the Keepers is that I know where it is. And I know the people there. But
Weren't they looking for you? In not a good way.
Eldon takes a long yes. Except a little, possibly in a different way since the incident.
So,
Well, I
logic
suppose-
would say stay away from the ones that are looking for you in not a good way.
I hate to be the one to bring it up, but Hasiri said that someone was looking for information about a boy and his dragon. They didn't specify the Keepers.
This person could have been looking for you, maybe?
I think what he means is that it may not just have been the Keepers looking for me. It might have been the Liberators also.
How would they know of you? Are you more famous than Yuladan?
No. Just a
Small time boy.
just a simple boy and his dragon trying to navigate the world.
Maybe the tea lady made the rounds.
Yes, she has been
Sounds like
probably
chocolate.
having tea with many other people.
Still don't know what the hell she is.
A tea woman. What do you mean?
He had tea with a stranger in the woods.
Okay.
Magical tea woman.
Just giving out everybody's business, aren't you, Ayla? Slept with this woman twice.
She's already given everything else up.
What she has left is our dirt.
Yeah.
Go, Ayla.
Whatever currency you can get.
Yeah, that's a rapidly becoming a crinkled old dollar bill over there, Ayla. Okay. Watch where you spend it.
I don't know what the dollar is. We only use hard coins in this realm.
All right. I'm not going to follow up on it.
Tea with a woman in the woods.
A mystic, maybe, of sorts. Gave me this fantastic tea set. To show, like, how it's themed, like, I think you said it was themed like the moon? Was it?
Yeah, porcelain, white, with like the cracks along it.
What was the name of them? Was it the... Started with an N, I thought.
Which one? What?
The moon?
The moon that was shining the brightest was Naclear, but
Naclear.
Naclear is teal with
Oh.
like
So what would
Pockmarked.
this match?
Iara.
Iara. It's Iara themed.
Vi just looks at you, looks at the tea set. She tilts her head slightly to look at Ayla. Her horns like kind of to lean back a little bit. She looks at you.
Whap!
And a woman in the woods gave you magical tea.
Does this thing not happen to you all the time? Because it's certainly things like this happen to us all
I
the
mean,
time.
was the tea magical?
You've had the tea.
Yes, it was, didn't.
The tea is not what gave you purple elephants that you saw or whatever it was.
Oh, I'm well aware of that. I thought the woman was magical, not the tea. Was the tea also magical?
It's magically delicious. It was very good. I don't know if it's magical in and of itself. Why all the questions about the tea? Some crazy woman. I don't know.
What did the woman look like?
Short, wrinkled, very old. Sounds strange, but when she smiled, it seemed like she had too many teeth in her mouth.
Sounds to me that you had a run-in with a god.
Why would you jump to that conclusion?
A god?
A tea set that clearly resembles the moon, Iara. And again, from my readings, when Iara does appear, they like to show themselves as a little old, usually humanoid, halfling, gnome, human, typically a woman.
That would...
You are immensely blessed if that is true.
I don't feel very blessed.
The goddess that created us made tea for you.
She's known for chaos and destruction,
She's wonderful.
and in the form of rebirth.
Yes, she,
Spoke cryptically, no real answers to any questions.
destruction either way. Very happy to see what happens. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Interesting.
I want to have tea with her now. Find her.
I don't summon a god at the snap of a finger.
It's happened
Ayla.
twice already.
And I hope it doesn't happen again. As she just... I hear you talking shit.
You said too much. That's quite interesting. It sounds as though you have a decision that she's...
Very interested to see what happens.
It's unfortunate for you.
It feels it.
The siblings are not gods you want meddling in your affairs. They are chaotic and siblings. They're fighting. Their parents are nowhere to be seen. You know this.
Children do act out when they want their parents' attention.
Let us not speak ill will of the god that is probably listening to us right now. Okay? She makes whatever version of the cross. the circle.
Yara knows what's in your heart either way. They all do. Or so I hear. So the literary scholars say. Just be careful. I won't claim to know what's in the heart of a god, but they don't care about you in any real sense of the word. And if you've garnered their attention, well, just be careful.
Great. That makes me feel so much better.
Do you think that they'll do something? Like, bad to Eldon?
That's unlikely.
Had she wanted to, she easily could have.
Or
They don't.
meddle, I guess, in whatever it is they decide to do?
I haven't honestly heard of them doing small-scale anything. The siblings seem to like making sure people know it was them. Whatever it is.
Watching the show?
Or disrupting it, but on larger scales. It's not unheard of that they would do something to an individual, but I don't know. I truly don't.
Now do you see why I've been so grumpy?
No, you were touched by a god. The god.
Now do you see why I've been so grumpy?
Yes, deities can have that effect on people.
He gets it.
It's not his god.
It's a lot of pressure, either way.
Ah, easy decision, I say.
It's always easy to say that when it's not yours to make.
Did she give you a direction to go?
No. She said north or west. And no matter what happens, no matter which way I go, chaos will ensue. Chaos to the north. That's what she said.
What if we go east? What's east?
A prana.
What if we do that?
Why would we do that?
Then no chaos happens up north.
But we still have to eventually go north.
Yeah,
But
Desi's waiting.
not directly. Throwing her off.
I don't think
You can throw off a god.
I don't think it's going to be the gods causing chaos.
We call ourselves the Woven Fates for a reason. This is all,
They chose that name, not me.
sadly, fate.
It's very apt. I will admit I would love if Ayla, you went north, as that's the direction I'm going, but I know we just met.
As I said, I'm inclined to seek out the one that's like me. Maybe I can learn something. Why me? Why him? What all this about the eyes that see into the future, what all this is about. If it even means anything. But
Sometimes you just have to have answers to questions.
it does still feel like I'm betraying myself somehow. Putting what I want above possibly. I don't know. It's also confusing. But yeah, west, I believe, when we hit the crossroads.
That's unfortunate. Vi will just like lean back into Ayla.
Well, you're welcome to come with us to Walgrove. I hear they have more excellent tea.
Am I?
If Ayla wishes it.
You are welcome to come wherever.
Eldon, like, caught on, like, oh shit, I just invited her. What happens if you're trying to ditch her? Oh,
It's like, dude.
dude, don't invite her
on.
Strings
Just
attached here.
I'm catching feelings, man.
She just smiles. You could see the kind of two sharp canine teeth as she smiles. Maybe I will.
We won't lie to you. If you do come with us, there's a great possibility of danger. It seems to be attracted to us.
Pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's a certainty.
There's danger everywhere. I was not without danger before I met you.
She makes a point.
My only problem is I don't know where the Liberators are. I have this map. Like, pull out the little map that he bought, or was given to him. I can't remember what it was. From the shop that had the some things written on there. And he'll trace his finger up. So from where we are, about here, up to the crossroads, and to the west is Walgrove. We can take there. And then he'll point to this red X that's over by the hole. What's what that's called. This is all I have to go on. Is this map.
We found Yamari herself. I'm sure we can find these people.
Yeah, X marks the spot. Just go there. It's gotta be it.
Okay. Thank you, all, for coming with me.
Of course.
What else are we supposed to do?
I
Anything?
hate to interrupt, but you said liberate. Liberator. To liberate. Can I see your necklace again? She reaches over and turns the amulet upside down, and she's looking at it. And those who stand in the way shall be twisted and torn asunder. And then she says, liberate, free, freedom. It's very similar. Then she, staring at it for just a moment, then looks you in the eyes again, and she smiles a little bit. She says, yield what is owed, and you shall be free. Those who stand in the way shall be twisted and torn asunder.
Well, what is owed?
The necklace?
You can't take it off.
Maybe the monster thing can.
Do you want to risk
I don't have
that?
to touch him.
That's what the necklace says.
Yield what is owed, and you shall be free. Unless something else is owed. We don't know anything about this thing. I don't know what it needs, other than this necklace.
And a head.
And a head.
Oh, I wish Arik Firesong were here right now.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
What are you doing?
And as you are having this conversation,
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
you're standing there in the road having stopped for a moment, and I'm actually going to have you flip a coin for this one. Somebody can flip a coin.
Who's next? Kethra?
It might be
Should
Kethra.
be coins behind you over there. Oh, he's got.
Whichever
There you
way.
go.
Coin.
Or
You gotta
roll a-
Make which one's heads, which one's tails.
All right, we're gonna do not occult tails.
Okay.
And the other side heads. Tails.
Okay.
We're not a cult.
Not a cult. It's cult.
As you're standing there, Dum 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 dum
Are
dum.
those those little ginger things?
Yeah, you want some?
Can I get one or two of them, please? I'll meet you over your side.
You get just a moment of a rumbling under the ground. And then Eldon, I'll let you do a either survival, animal handling, nature, one, whichever one you choose. Just let me know which one it is.
For
A check,
for a check, and you said animal handling,
survival or nature.
I think they're all gonna be bad. Animal handling, survival. I mean, I guess survival.
Okay.
It's only a +1.
All right.
Oof. 10.
Okay.
So what happened? I'm sorry, I was trying to get a
Nope, you're
something to
fine.
make my tummy feel a little bit better.
You feel just momentarily the ground beneath you beginning to shake with an 11.
10.
Oh, a 10 total. Okay. The ground is shaking. Yeah.
Oh god.
I'll have you all place yourselves. Oh, there's a random bear in there.
Oh, I was hoping
Random
the bear was
bear.
there.
That bear's not random. You know, watch your head in case you see it.
You're on your horses, but I don't have horses, and we're not going to make a big deal out of it.
So the ground started shaking.
The ground
just
started
under me.
shaking underneath you. I'm going to
Oh,
roll a
patches, my horse.
d6.
Wait, only under him?
No, under, just
Oh.
kind of in general.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
all
okay.
feel the rumbling. And Kethra,
Oh, shit.
as you are standing, you're on the horse and trying to make sure that Roger is keeping himself
His
calm.
name was Roger?
Yeah.
Nice.
You
I can come
feel
Eh, I called mine Patches. What the fuck?
Hey, Roger's the best I got.
the ground underneath kind of explodes, all of you seeing rock and debris flying up as a giant mouth comes up from the ground.
We're suddenly in Dune.
And
Graboid.
Oh no, I'm gonna get eaten by a giant mouth from the dirt.
that's a 33 to hit.
What the?
It is grabs onto Roger, and I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw for Roger, which isn't gonna be too much. It's gonna be like a +2 for a horse.
That's I rolled a 9.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Roger
Roger.
gets pulled down. Make a dexterity saving throw for yourself.
I'm gonna switch to a different dice.
Whoa.
15?
Did you add your stuff?
Oh, that's with it.
You are able to fling yourself off and to the side as
Yay,
Roger
Nix.
gets pulled underground
R.I.P. Roger!
over here.
Fucking poor Roger.
And you see.
Giant ground mouth.
I gotta light some incense for this shit.
Fucking A.
Battle smell going on.
Blasting up out from the middle. I'm gonna have actually Ayla.
Oh no! Oh no!
Worm.
Ayla, Eldon, and
This is like
what's her face? Vi are going to make
yes, this is
dexterity
literally
saving
Thank
throws.
you. Tremors. Yes,
Yeah, I said it's a
Absolutely, yeah.
graboid. That's
Yeah,
what
I was
said,
like, dude, I was like, this reminds me of that movie my dad loved, Tremors.
What did you get?
18.
18. Okay. Vi is also successful. It's just a dexterity saving throw.
From dex save.
Fuck me. 9.
A 9. Ayla, you fall off to the side. Vi falls to the other side. You're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall and you're knocked prone. Eldon and Vi are able to kind of like roll off. You are prone. side, and we are in initiative as this creature has grabbed Roger and is going to be pulling him down.
Rest in peace, Roger. We had a good run, didn't we?
And
No, you're good.
with its, let's say, tail. Yeah. Coming around.
It's a very cool mini.
Oh, no.
Right up your
no.
ass. Nice. You got a tail up the ass. Look at that's nice.
It's gonna do a stinger attack against Kai. An 18 to hit.
Shield.
All right, you see this stinger come up and it, like, you turn your head back to look at your crew, and then when you turn looking forward again as your horse rears up, you see this stinger just coming straight at your face, and you put up the shield and block it. That is the end of its turn. But there are 3 more.
3 more of it or body parts?
I don't like
They are going
this.
to appear.
Pussy, wake
little
up.
baby
That's what it
things?
feels like.
There's little baby ones
Always gotta
too.
have little baby
Is that what it is?
Well, no, we're not too powerful for one worm. For one graboid.
Worm.
A maker, as the Freeman would say.
So these are, you see these like little bits that come out. They look like mini versions of whatever this is. And they are going to each attack. We got Ayla, Vi, and Eldon. Ayla, 22 to hit.
Shield?
But here's the question: what's your AC normally?
Yeah, no,
'Cause
these-
it only adds 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit. You're right.
No, you wouldn't use shields.
Your
Thing
I
is
was gonna ask
19.
what you
It's
were
a
talking
19 that you, if it's a 19 or below, you can use shield. It will make sense to use shield.
For this?
No, if I roll a 19
Yeah,
or below,
you said it was 20.
22.
Yeah.
So you would not use shield.
Yeah.
Oh, can I use Cosmic Omen and subtract a d6 from the attack roll?
Yeah, you can.
I will.
1. I tried.
All right. All right, well, what's my damage?
Hold on. So Vi is a
I Hellish Rebuke, by the way.
20 to hit.
First level.
Not a bye.
And I don't.
I
Was
love
it
how
Eldon?
You keep them going, "That's right."
It was Eldon. That is a natural 20 to hit
Oh,
for
fuck me.
Eldon. So this.
Oh, can I silvery barbs that? It was against Eldon? A nat 20?
You already
Nat
did your
20, but you
reaction.
did a.
Oh, I can't react again?
No.
No?
Can't react
Couple
again,
more?
please. Kethra can react again because I
I-
believe she has a thing that
I
allows her to
appreciate
do 2
that.
reactions.
Thank you for
Damn
trying.
it. Useless.
I just don't have any reactions.
You don't have
I have like no reactions though.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so this is sorry, I'm just collecting myself here. We've got 10 slashing on Ayla, sorry,
Yeah.
and 3 acid damage, and you are grappled.
I am?
Yes.
All right. What was the acid?
Yay.
That's
10 slashing, 3 acid,
Jesus.
and you are grappled.
Fucked up. All right. Now I'm going to Hellish Rebuke it.
Okay.
So it has to make a
This is the battle music that
Dex
we're waiting
save.
for. Fucking,
Of
this is like fighting in hell type shit. You know?
Dex save.
16.
That's a 15.
Oh.
14 that it got.
Haha. Now
Okay.
it ticks. $13 fire damage.
Okay.
Little motherfucker.
Does the fire look like it did anything?
No, it kind of crackles along the side of it, but it makes a little squeal, like, but no, nothing special. So, and then for the natural 20, we've got 20 slashing, 6 acid, and you are also grappled.
So
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a 3d10.
I totally blanked and realized that you were talking to me.
Yeah, sorry,
I was sitting
Eldon.
here looking
20 slashing.
26. Right?
20 slashing.
26 total.
Yep. 26 total.
Oh,
Add another 7 to that damage.
Okay.
And I am grappled.
And you are grappled.
It's one of those
You're
things that
grappled.
went up.
You're grappled.
Yes.
I'm grab.
If anybody has the little thingies
The grapple.
somewhere, I don't know where they are. So, that is the end of. Oh wait, and then Vi got hurt as well. Okay. Top of the initiative, we have Ayla.
I do.
No,
I don't.
Ayla.
Can you just, since you're over there, just
I
watch
can
your
put it
head.
on for you.
What, how strict are we to this terrain? Like, how far left and right? Like, so this is clearly the road. How
That was my
far
horse
is
that
it
was eaten.
impassable forest to the left and the right?
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna Misty Step the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I just need to know which way I can go.
So anywhere where there's trees, I mean, it shows you where the trunks of the trees are. So you can go your 30 feet, which is basically like whatever distance this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna go over here
Yep.
and appear on your feet, and you are no longer grappled.
And I am going to.
I want to move this closer, but fuck it all up.
I'm gonna have to fucking get closer. I need to take a few steps closer, and then I'm going to cast Aid on everybody. Would Kai be 30 feet? I need to.
No.
Fuck
30
you,
feet.
Kai.
Was Vi also grappled?
Vi is also grappled. Oh, I think.
Then whoever I
You can
can
get
reach
closer.
within 30 feet.
You can move up to here and reach everybody.
That's a little dangerous, but okay.
I want to be that close.
I've already taken significant damage.
Yeah, it's only about that. So you'd only be able to reach this group of folks here.
Alright. Fuck.
What are we doing?
Can I say I Misty Stepped here?
Yeah, you can just step there.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast.
You still will not get.
God damn it, Kai!
And I don't. Isn't aid a spell?
You know what? I don't like your rules.
Your rules. The rules.
I don't like
You mean the bonus action casting a spell rule?
your fucking rules,
I don't like that rule.
sir, of this fucking game. All right, put me back way the fuck over there. You just threw off my whole goddamn thing. Shit. Fuck.
Pat's always ruining it.
He is. Now I'm
Knowing
like,
how to play the
like I
game.
had a fucking
Rules
plan.
and the knowing of the rules.
You know, playing the game and ruining
How
it.
dare you?
While you're figuring that out.
All right, I'm going to-
Hold on. Let me try to move this. Don't say anything because then I'm gonna have to cut this out. I just want to get closer. In a way that will capture
Capture our fear in the moment.
it better. All right, that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to use Sorcerer's Burst at it. So 16 plus 8.
That hits.
All right, cool. It will take. Haven't used this before. 2d8. Those are my 10s. Where are my 8s? Where are my 8s? Where are my 8s? Where are my 8s at? It will 6. Now I get to choose the damage. Already did fire. let's try some necrotic damage on it.
Okay, that was 8, you said?
Yes.
On the big
No,
one.
6.
6 on the big one.
Sorry. Yeah. Can I do Hold on. I have to see what.
Who you're targeting?
I'm targeting the big one. I'm just
Okay.
seeing the damage. I don't have necrotic in this choice. I will do poison damage to it.
Okay.
Let's poison the fucker.
6 damage total. Okay. So, that is Isla's turn. Eldon, you are
He fucked me up! He fucked
grappled.
me up!
He did not. Those are the rules.
As my action, I will summon Well, I'm assuming Theratrix was flying up high, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't have enough time to get down to where we are. In a turn.
If you want to move him down as your bonus action, or however that works.
Yeah, but he would be farther than 30 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my action to summon him.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
summon him right behind wherever that little thing was I hit.
Okay.
So that
Yeah,
thing
so
that's next to...
go right there.
Sorry. I'm like loath to...
Throw him at me.
No! Right next to the little one that hit me. And then as my bonus action... If something's grappling somebody else, does that mean that
Movements.
they also have disadvantage on
No.
dex
No,
saves?
grapple.
Doesn't have
This
a
means
dex
you can't
save.
move.
It just means you
yours.
can't move.
You can't move. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your speed is 0. That's it.
Okay.
All right. So sorry, you
It was
are
a 13 to hit.
13 to hit.
Yeah, from Theratrix.
That does not hit. Kind of. It ducks its head down underneath the ground.
Shit. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up,
I was
we
hoping I
have
could kill it in a
Iolite.
hit, you know what I mean? Instead of me breaking the ground.
Okay. First, I'm going to. Nice.
You're gonna do your Sailor Moon.
Sparkly Iolite! Into starry form. And then I'm gonna put some space between it and me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it.
The Iolite spins around. All the sparkles coming back to form her ethereal body.
I forgot to buy at 07.
No, we're all so like out of it as far as
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
That does not hit. Or it hits, but it kind of bounces off the side of it.
Did you target
Anything
the big one
else?
or the little one?
The big one. Okay, then I'm gonna try to hit the big one with guiding bolt. I don't know why I can't think of words. I'm gonna do it at 2nd level.
Okay. Next up is Kethra. So-
Alright. I'm gonna try using this.
Inspired action.
Mm-hmm. I gotta hit this thing. Nat 20.
Very inspired.
What did you do to
Or
inspire
27.
yourself?
I think I caught a glance of Eldon in its grip.
Yeah. Yep.
That would probably do it.
Okay. You let the arrow go, slides effortlessly across. As you see, one of the little ones actually has grabbed on. It's hard to tell who's grabbing who back there, but
Our minds are in the gutter today.
Yeah. Broken.
it also will have
Zangief or
advantage on the
whatever
next
his fucking
attack
name was.
for it,
You
right?
kids are young.
Yes,
That was
the next person, next attack.
okay.
And
Because that was
then,
guiding bolt. You said
Yeah,
okay.
and then I double the dice.
Double the dice. Yeah.
So like, would I roll from the dice or roll them twice?
You can roll double the dice and then
So
again.
however
So-
many the spell normally calls for, you roll double
yeah, just roll
that
twice.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll just do 5 dice then.
It is.
There it is. 35 points.
Nice.
Radiant damage.
All right.
Light 'em up, Iolite.
Like it's all sparkly with the guiding bolt. It zips kind of underneath the big bad and goes into the smaller one. Or no, wait, were you? Which one?
I was
were you?
targeting the big one.
Oh, you're targeting the big one. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Now next attacks, it's all glittered up the parts that you can see. Next up we have Kethra. You are prone on the ground, but you're not grappled.
So I can just get up, right?
Yeah, you can get up half your movement.
All right. She's gonna get up and move like maybe 5 feet back if she can.
You can. It will provoke an attack opportunity.
Okay, never mind. Just gonna stay right there.
Okay.
And she's in a bad mood, so she's just gonna cast blight.
Okay. Is that touch or within a certain? amount?
Within 30 feet.
Okay, you're good.
Right.
All right. Is that a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a con 16.
Con 16. All right. Let's see. That is a 27 on its con save. Still takes half damage.
Yeah. So.
All right. Will you be staying put or will you be moving?
So whatever I roll, just half it. I'm probably gonna move a little bit.
Okay.
Probably closer to where Eldon and
You're going to stay along within where it can get you so it doesn't have an attack of opportunity, or you're going to move outside of
I'm
it?
gonna move outside it, try to like phew, and try to get back around as far as I can.
Okay.
Maybe like right up on Theratrix if I can, or on the other side of it.
It is going to,
So sad, I'm rolling all this dice and I got a half it.
Drake can see it with a weapon attack. It used to be it was a bonus action for me to do that, but now it's just a Drake's reaction.
Some things did
That's
change.
way
but-
fucking better.
Yeah, some things
I just was
did
reading
change,
through my stuff.
but yeah.
That's way
We're all
fucking
discovering new things that we have.
better. Yeah, like
This is-
it used to be the
Because they like hybrid change.
Oh.
Like, the
So I got
legacy.
42.
Yep.
So half 42.
21. Okay.
42. would've been
All right. There's like a squeal as it's kind of choking a little bit on Roger. It just like swing its head to try to get you. That is
Roger deserves better.
an 18 to hit.
Can I subtract 6 from it?
shit.
A d6.
But I could just do
Yeah.
Yes, because you've had your turn, so you reset your reaction.
that's good for like monks and shit.
1.
17 to hit.
Yeah, I'm a 14, so yeah.
It would be great if I rolled higher.
It has Roger in its mouth and maw, so it can't bite you. But you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as it kind of like slams against you as
Hits you
you
with the
get out
horse.
of your
Hits you with a screaming Roger.
Oh, that just.
I know that's something. That's got to be something in Urban Dictionary.
Screaming Roger.
Now I'm looking it up.
Gave her the old screaming
I'm looking it up now.
All right, last but not least, we have Kai.
All right. So the big one is glowing right now, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
of guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're safe. There's nothing on Urban Dictionary.
All right, so I get to
Yet.
make an addition.
You get to.
Invent it.
He will bonus action Hexblade Curse. I don't know if that's
There
going
you
to
go.
stay, but we'll just pretend.
Mhm.
Now, if I move, at least one of those things is going to get an attack of opportunity. So I will Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Which one you blasting?
The big one that
The
I
big one. Okay.
just cursed. Ooh, let's not
Does that
even
also curse the
pretend.
tail because it's all one thing?
Yeah, the whole thing's cursed. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna inspire myself.
That sounds like a silly
What are you doing to
question.
inspire yourself?
He just
How are you
saw this
inspired?
giant earthworm slam into Kethra and
Take out Roger.
take out
It's
Roger.
Roger was a good boy.
Roger, that's even worse. So what's 8 plus 7? That's only a 15 to hit.
That does not hit, or we'll say it hits, but you're just
Just-
kind of like shaking and trying to get yourself anime style, like get everything you see slow motion as the
got
the
those
worm comes up and it's like, and he's like, you watch Kethra go flying across the side because all this is happening at the same time.
Try it again.
That's
better.
much better.
That's much better.
It's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Right.
The worm kind of turns its maw in your direction
up.
as it's gulping down Roger.
6, 4, which is 10, plus another 3, 13 points of force damage.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to move
That's what you're doing.
just yet.
Vi is going to try to break free of this.
All these days I didn't have time to ask her how magical she actually is.
Oh, I'm sure she was quite mad.
Just
How combat magical she is.
that's a different story here. You didn't quite get that far yet.
The grapple, and she's going to try to get herself out of here. Attack of opportunity. A natural 1 from the creature. So let's see. The deck of critical fails. Let's see what happens to that creature, shall we?
Oh, just explode or something. Please.
Oh, does someone have salt?
Seriously, it's like a jiggle slug.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna rule that. So this ended up getting wide open. All creatures within 5 feet of you may take an opportunity attack. I'm gonna say that she was able to get an opportunity attack because she was backing up out of its reach. So there's like a double opportunity attack there.
Nice.
Wait, that's not. So the penalty for it rolling a 1 was everything gets to roll an opportunity attack.
Within 5 feet of it, yes.
Am I within 5?
Oh, okay, so it's not getting an opportunity
Can I
attack.
attack?
No.
while
Oh,
I'm
okay. Okay, I was gonna say like it's not a penalty card.
But yes, you still.
She is
at disadvantage, probably, right?
All grapple
that's cool.
just means you can't.
So there's a little like blast of energy that she lets go from her hand, singeing the creature,
It'll be at disadvantage.
and she just backs up, like breathing heavily. All right, top of the round. It is the creature's turn. Roger disappears into the
Gulp.
into the tummy.
Roger.
It is going to
Prince.
burrow down under the ground.
Oh no.
Disappears momentarily. The tail also would disappear, but I don't have time to reach over there.
I hate these
And
fights in a video game.
I know.
You're just like,
It's water levels and like mole creatures that always.
The rock breakers from
Yeah.
Horizon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comes up right about here.
son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. Where's the tail go?
The tail is going. Oops, I'm sorry. I just stabbed you.
Roll some damage.
Oof. Coming up right over here. In front of you, Ayla. And we're gonna have a bite attack against Vi. That is a definite hit.
Silvery barbs.
That means I reroll.
Yes.
Okay.
Silver barbs for your girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend.
Giving her your silver barbs.
Oh
Yeah, you are.
So hold on
Silvery barbs.
one moment while
Show
I
your babs.
find.
They already did. Everybody saw everyone's barbs.
I see. Turn the encouragement from another creature. Triggering creature must reroll 20. It must use the lower roll.
It is definitely using the roll. I rolled a 4 as opposed to like an 18.
I'm going to give you the advantage off of that because you've done the most damage, I think.
Okay, thanks.
So you look out of the corner of your eye as this tail is coming towards you, and silvery barbs as it goes to like bite down on Vi. There's just something about like its head just jerks to the side and slams down into the ground right next to her, missing her. The tail, while you are doing that, is going to 28 to hit.
Me?
You.
I'm probably dead from that.
It's just a tail.
It's a big tail. I've already taken more
and
damage than I've taken in the last 10 fights.
Oh god.
You take 19 piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As you get distracted, the stinger comes, jabs you right in the shoulder.
Oh, you motherfucker. That was a spin, and it was a 20, and then it hit the wall and went to a 2. Okay.
Are you accepting that roll?
I don't like using this. I'm going to use it.
How are you, how are
gonna
you
like it.
How are you inspired as this?
Doesn't like the rules
Power
and doesn't like to use them out of the rules.
Fucking rules.
Doesn't trust him.
I saw that silvery barbs ended up working, and it goes smashing down next to her. And then I see Iolite in starry form just going blasting, and I'm just like, fuck yeah!
Okay.
Perfect.
Does sound pretty inspired.
A fucking 2!
No!
Another fucking 2!
Might be time to sub the dice for
I
the
was gonna
night.
say put the dice in the cuck chair spot. That's what I would do.
I'm very bright on screen, so apologies to everybody watching.
God
It is what it is.
damn it!
You take 42 poison damage
Oh, I think I'm dead.
Oh no.
as the stinger.
No, like, I might be dead.
No, you're
No,
not
you're
dead.
No, there's no way.
You have more than 42 hit
You have
points.
more than 40.
Oh, okay.
points.
It was
The-
double what I had left.
Yeah, it only matters if you were to
Yeah.
go negatives beyond, like.
You'd have to hit
what you're-
negative whatever your HP
So you all stand. There's that like gasp as the stinger from the tail goes right into your stomach, and you're looking down, holding on to it as you had just had your hand out doing your silvery barbs. You're at 0, right?
Oh, I'm beyond 0.
And
So
that fucking potion that we had in the bag of poison resistance would have come in handy. Right about now.
so you are watching as Ayla's eyes are starting to droop, and you are going unconscious. That is the end of its turn. We're gonna go with. Well, one of them still has Eldon grappled. This one's gonna go for. Actually, I'm gonna roll D2. D2, yes. It's gonna go for Vi. This one's gonna bust out of the wall at you. That one's got Eldon already. We have against Eldon.
Yeah, that's what I said last
Little
week.
crap
Where I
dealer
was
things.
like, not like a
Pulling back.
tactician like in the old wars.
It actually has you grappled, so it can only attack you, Eldon. It can't attack anybody else. We have a 21 to hit.
There it is.
You take 10 slashing and 3 acid.
Fuck this thing.
It's gonna pop up in front. The other one's gonna pop up in front of you, Iolite. It like burrows out of this kind of rock wall to the side, and it's actually gonna do its acid spray. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. As the spray comes like shooting out in your direction.
We all did bad rolls at the beginning.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
You
nice.
take 7 points of acid damage. And then this last one here is going to do a similar thing to Vi. She's going to take 7 points as well.
Imagine real life like getting hit by a creature that just sprays acid. That's just
Ayla,
what
I
it
need you to
fucking
make
does.
a death saving throw, not in front of everybody, but
Yeah, you
or
can do
I
it.
can do it. I can do it.
I don't want to know.
All right. Okay. It is Eldon's turn.
Eldon's going to reach behind his back and he's going to pull out this sawtooth dagger,
Okay.
and he is going to attack this fucking thing. 13 plus 8, that's what, 21?
That hits.
I'll use. How big are these things?
They're medium size.
Alright. Theratrix will use his reaction to infuse this Strek with the fire, I think is what he was. So
Okay.
it's 2d6. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. 2 of that is fire damage.
Okay, 11 points.
I'm assuming
Anything?
it's still standing?
I'm sorry?
I'm assuming it's still standing.
Oh, yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
still
do
there.
it again.
Okay.
Are these like the troll or these little baby worms or body parts of it?
They're little baby ones. They're like spawn of it.
9 plus 5 is 14. That misses, right?
That does, hold on 1 second. That just hits.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. I can't use this again. 5, 6, 7, 8, another 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Using your dagger, you having your proficiency bonus too?
Yeah, that's all
So
right.
you get the 2
Plus 5. Yeah.
because you only said plus 5.
I was tallying the damage.
I was like,
So that was another 11 points of damage.
Gotcha.
How's it
All right.
looking?
It's looking not too happy, but still grabbing onto you.
As a bonus action, Theratrix will try to swipe at it.
Okay.
16 plus 5.
That hits.
And then for him, it is 2d6.
All right. Iolite, you are up. You are on deck.
It's 6 fire damage. Does the fire damage matter? Should I be splitting it up like that, or do you just want the total?
You can just give me the total.
That's 11 plus something for him. I'm trying to find it. I can't remember exactly. I'm very sorry.
No,
This
no worries.
isn't always the easiest to.
No, that's fine. You can let me know when you find it. Iolite, you can go in the meantime.
Okay, first I would like to bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
Plus the bonus action. It was it's plus that, so it's plus 5. So
I got 11
plus 16
total.
total. Yeah. I forgot it's the proficiency bonus is what gets added to it.
All right,
It's
so
not what level
Iolite,
to
you
roll 2, 1 for regular. and one for
Starry.
magic.
sprinkles and appear next to Ayla.
Yes, and I'm going to kneel down at her head.
She's like being held by this thing.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
she's up.
It's like
she's up.
uncon-
She's not
it's
up.
going.
You're
Through, it's like when Fry got stung by the giant bee.
Oh.
By
Yeah.
the queen bee. Just wake up, Ayla. Just wake up.
She's going to
That was a good
touch
episode.
these runes on each of her gloves and activate her gloves of hope
I hope you're not dead.
and touch Ayla. And because you're unconscious, you get the max amount of healing, which is 20 HP. So,
Okay.
get that.
Nice.
Does that do anything?
Wouldn't that make you not?
Oh, I don't
No.
know because
You
like,
have a level
it,
of exhaustion.
It
coming
brought
back.
it brought me
You don't
20
go,
below
You
my.
don't go into negatives.
Yeah,
for
no,
your
no,
damage.
no.
You just go to
This-
0.
Okay.
Yeah, that's never how that works in D&D.
I don't remember
I was gonna say
anymore.
it's never worked.
I don't remember
Why are
anymore.
you worried about 20 hit points? Yeah.
So you
Get up.
kind of like pull her off of the stinger, and as you're doing so, like the wound closes up with the magical gloves of hope, and you are conscious, but one level of exhaustion for Ayla.
And that is our exhaustion rules are
-1 to all rolls.
-1 to all rolls.
Yes. Anything else, Iolite?
No, I think that's all I can do.
All right, Kethra.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna skip my turn.
All right. I'm just gonna call lightning on top of the big, fat, ugly
All right.
worm.
You reach up to the sky and summon the clouds, trying to get whatever little wisps there are as it's a clear day, and then gather just a
'Cause of
small
course it
little
is. What a clear
something.
day.
Of course,
And
and
Every other day
down.
it's raining.
channel that, and I can have one more. I'm gonna try to like aim it like right on top of the big one and the medium, shall we say?
Okay.
The schmedium.
is a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, Dex.
And that is, what do I have to beat?
16.
That is a 16. Hold on. That is at least a 16. Yeah, it's a 16. No, it's not. This is a minus, not a plus.
Oh,
It's a 12.
excellent.
The little ones are faster than the big one. So, a crack of lightning.
12. What was the 6? I know it was 6, 12, and 5. 17.
17 points. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Standing there, sort of behind the tree, ducking in behind and out to call the lightning down. Next, we've got Malachi.
All right. So my friends are grappled and getting spit on by these little things, but this big thing is kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Just a little
So-
bit.
Watch out for that tail.
All right, looking around,
Leaf packs a punch. Turns out.
you see an Eldon all like,
Just fucking shiving this
yeah, like
little stupid thing.
he's like,
It's got like its body kind of
he's
wrapped
got, like-
around a little bit,
he's
trying
like
to bite
this.
you.
He's like trying to stab it, and he's like, all right, we need to kind of focus our attention. So he's going to look straight at that big thing, make a fist in his palm, and as he closes it, he's going to attempt to cast banishment on
Okay.
it.
Is that a save for me?
Yes, that is a
Guy's like, I wish this thing would die.
charisma.
Oopsie daisy.
Charisma 15.
15.
That worm cannot have much charisma.
It has a
You don't know.
it
You don't
has
know
a
its social
negative
circles.
3 on charisma.
All right.
How is that even just a -3? It's a worm.
So
-10.
only if she rolls an 18 or higher will it pass.
What did we want to call this thing?
The Plinko of death.
Plinko of
The
doom,
Plinko
yeah.
of fate.
Here, let's move.
Fate.
Plinko of
Ooh.
destiny.
Those who do social media might want to get a video of this.
Oh, it's better on your side.
Huh?
Take a video.
All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna use my
Smile, Amanda. You're in it.
Actually, let's use this green one because it's a thing. All right. So an 18 or higher, and it is saved from being banished from the realm that you are in. What is that?
What is it?
I honestly can't tell.
Can anyone see?
Is that a 2?
It's a 3.
Oh my gosh.
Banish you, motherfucker.
This thing
Zoop. I was gonna say zoop.
disappears
Damn it! You did it right before I did.
For 1 minute.
for 1 minute. Oh, and the tail.
And its tail.
So we
No, the tail stays there. This is just,
stays.
just half of it.
Banish the
Just
top half.
Another realm.
so we have 10 rounds to
10
get rid of these
rounds.
things.
Get the fuck out of here.
Or we could just disengage and run.
They just might follow us though.
All right. So, anything else? You're standing there. Anything else you can do, or
don't
just kind of focusing on holding?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold concentration, and I don't think I have any bonus actions that will do anything.
It's a concentration, so if you get hit,
There's a chance,
chance.
it can drop. Also, it's no longer hexed.
okay, gotcha. All right. Next up. Oh, that's the top of the round.
Oh, me.
Back to you.
No, it's me.
Oh,
Back to you.
It's me.
Worms like just John Travolta like.
Yeah, they're like, where's
the
the
fuck?
mama?
Vi's at the end of the round. I'm gonna double check something and see.
So if
Okay,
you
yeah.
get hit, does it have, does she get to roll and has to roll the
She
same
is
thing,
going
like
to.
another 18 or
If
higher?
I drop concentration,
It just comes back.
see, we have the same
She-
strategy. We're the same species.
She's like out of the way, and she is then going to. That's all she's gonna do. looks over and she kind of yells out Isla's name, seeing you bring her back. Nope, you know what? She's going to come over to you. That's what she's doing. She comes over and grabs under your arm. Says, "Are you all right?
Ow.
You're going to be okay." That is her. All right, now it's these creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the closest. Roll a d6. Kethra, you're 1, 2. Ayla, you're 3, 4.
Leave me alone.
Iolite, you're 5, 6. That's a 6. It's gonna pop up right here. Iolite. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 pops up right here. That one is still engaged with Eldon. So we're on round 1 of these creatures.
Is that Kethra that's right there?
Kethra's on the other side.
They did not recharge their acid breath, so lucky you. That one did, though. I need Eldon and Kai to make a... What the fuck was that?
Is mine at disadvantage because I'm grappled?
Nope. Okay. You just can't move.
Yeah,
I
you
know. I
just
keep asking that, but like it just seems like you should, if you're fucking grappled, you know what I'm saying?
You just
That's
can't move.
restrained.
Yeah.
So dexterity saving throw. That's really bad.
7.
9 plus 8 is 17.
17. Kai, you take 14 points of acid damage. Eldon, you take 7. I rolled a 2 and a 4 on the dice to attack both Ayla and Iolite, so that is a complete miss for both of you. These things try, and you just shift out of the way, kick it in the face, kick it down into the ground as it's trying to get up there. Kai has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I was rolling on my table.
Oh yeah, no, do your thing.
Table. That's
Or a concentration check.
Concentration. Here we go. That's a 2, but luckily I have Warcaster. So I get advantage to maintain concentration, but that's a 4.
Does that mean it just...
But wait.
But
Wait.
there's
My
more.
Constitution is +6, which would make it 10, and to maintain concentration is half the damage or 10.
Mm-hmm.
So that made it. It's still banished.
I don't know what you said, but sure.
See, that's
Fancy
what I didn't know the rules.
We
There was
believe
a
you.
lot of drama right there.
I was too tensed into you saying everything. I was like, I believe you.
Yeah.
I
Sure,
was too tense.
more
I
of a
believe you.
That is their turn. So at the top of the round, Ayla, you are conscious. You went out for a second, and then your eyes open, and Iolite was there as she always is.
Just look up and go, "You starry-eyed goddess." And I will cast Aid on the 3 of us at 4th level, giving us... where are we at? 15 your hit point maximum is raised by 15, and so are your current hit points.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to someone have a 60 is 12.
12 inches would be 60 feet.
All right. I get everyone else with my mantle of inspiration, so everyone gets an additional temporary hit points. So
How many?
8 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Okay.
Point max.
You staying where you're at? Next up is Eldon.
Yeah, because if I move, it's gonna attack me. And
Okay. All right, Eldon.
I'm gonna, since I've got that thing, like the knife
Jabbing
basically in its ribs.
Shanking it.
I'm just. This is a knife fight in a phone booth. I'm gonna try again. It's a 19. I wish it was with a bow because it would have critted.
Yep, that hits.
I will use his reaction, the same thing. That is 6, 7, plus 5 is 13, I believe. 13 points of damage.
13 points. What does the killing blow look like for this creature?
What does the creature look like?
It's like you would know these after being up close and personal with it. Is a what you're fighting, the thing that has been banished, is called a scale maw. It's this like drake type worm that burrows under the earth. These are the burrow spawn, so it's like spawn worm drake babies.
Okay. He's gonna stab up underneath the chin and then drive the blade sideways.
All right, and it goes, let's go. It goes slack around you, and you are no longer grappled, and that is dead.
All right. I believe I still have. That was one attack.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will do is Is there another one near me? It's such a jump.
No,
it's hard to
there's
tell
just
'cause
the
of
two.
There's 2 over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
that
of
one's
the
gone.
way the light is like hitting it.
You can take the grappled off too.
All right. So he'll.
Have to do
Turn.
math to get that all
Yeah,
right.
he's gonna sheathe that as like a free
embarrassingly
action with
You can
or
figure it out.
however it works. Put
Yeah,
that
you can
away, grab
drop
his
it.
bow,
Yeah.
drop it, whatever.
Mhm. You can get it later.
And then he's gonna fire a shot at the one that's in front of Ayla, I think that is.
Increase
Yes.
your hit
This the
point
light
max.
just makes it
I
so I
already did
can't
that
really
part.
see the details.
And then the
And
temp
then
was
on-
5.
yep, 8.
Okay, so I need different. 16 plus a whole bunch to hit.
Yep, that hits.
The fight's gonna go over
I
tonight.
already used
Figure that
that. I didn't specify the arrow. Fuck. That doesn't matter. That's a 1. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I shoot that thing in the back.
All right, you see an arrow, Ayla, as you're kind of coming back to and casting all of your helpful aid. It just goes, sinks into the back of this thing as it's coming up out of the ground.
I'll
Okay.
move a little bit. I'll move closer too. I have 35 feet of movement, but I'll move at like an angle so it's yeah, but much closer. I want to be like in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Whatever, it's fine. Sure. There
Hey.
you go. Perfect.
I'm the dancer here.
There you go.
Okay,
La
beautiful.
cucaracha.
All right.
No puede
Next,
caminar.
we've got
No
Iolite.
necesita,
I just
porque
realized if that thing gets
necesita.
fucking unbanished, I'm underneath it.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna come back exactly.
So there's
where
these
it was.
It's gonna do to you what it did to Roger.
Has one of those taken damage yet?
No, it's
Both of
gonna
them have
land on
taken
top
some
of
damage,
me.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna thunder wave the one that's right next to me.
Okay. Is that a save?
It is a yes. Con save. Con save.
Con? All right.
So,
And what has it got to beat?
15.
fingers crossed.
That is a 16.
Oh, can I roll my d6? Because I have one more.
Sure. Yeah, if you can. Do it up.
Subtract 2.
All right, 14.
All right, what did that just do? That just
Pushes it away from you.
pushes
I
it
believe.
away, and it takes. It's gonna be 2d8 thunder. Push 10 feet away,
10 feet.
and then. And 8 points of thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Okay.
Thunder.
It kind of like gets pulled out the way that you hit it. It flies out from the hole that it was in and slams against the tree, and then is trying to burrow its way down.
Good. So I'm not right on top of everyone else.
Technically, this is
Oh, it's a wall. I thought it was a road.
all right. Next up, Kethra. The creature is dead in your periphery.
So far from everything.
Doesn't matter if we call lightning.
No, it really doesn't. I can just move it.
I mean, you have like a giant cloud anywhere underneath, like a 60-foot radius. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
Call the lightning, so you can get anybody.
Yeah. That is better than my plan. It was, I'm not gonna lie. Can I move it to this one right in front of like.
It's actually covering the whole area, so you
Yeah,
can just call it down
I'm
to
just gonna call
straight.
it down to just hit right on top of that one.
You've got like a giant umbrella of
As it's
clouds.
trying to like squirm down into the ground. What was that, Dex or
16. Yes, Dex.
Dex? That's a 14, so it's gonna take max or not max, full damage though.
Those things sound so satisfying when they get rolled like that.
9, 7, and 4. 16 and 20.
Okay. It makes a horrible squealing noise, and you can smell the burning of whatever this is, because it's looking really, really rough and is trying desperately to burrow down. Okay. Moving? Any more?
Yes, I don't know if I can reach though.
I can move you.
You're just gonna go like, well, how much movement right about here? Did you get it right there?
Oh yeah.
Or between characters?
Yeah, you're only like 10 feet.
Okay.
All right. Next, Malachi.
Yeah, Kai's gonna aim an Eldritch Blast at the one that's still sizzling.
Okay.
Hit him.
It's a 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
For a whopping 5.
And that's all you needed.
All right.
So the lightning comes down and you hear the squealing. It's trying to burrow down, but then it does that floppy thing. It's a very strange looking creature because it's technically a drake, but it's like in the shape of a worm, long tail, and it's got this big mouth. It's unique to the Emporian region. And as it's squirming from just getting struck by lightning is when your blast hits it and it sizzles and
he'll take another step forward just to see the other one and fire his second blast at the one that's a little further away.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were attacking this one.
Oh, yeah, no, I was the one that isn't that the one that.
Oh, this one was.
No, that was the one I
Oh, that
attacked.
was
Yeah.
yeah. Either way,
Okay.
either way. Now, then he'll go after the other one, which I'm probably gonna miss because that's only a 10.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round. It is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Actually, you're right in front of it, Ayla. It's going for you again.
We only got 8 more rounds.
All right. Let's get it together.
Just don't get hit,
Hopefully
because
he
if you
gets
lose
his ass
concentration, I'm
straight
underneath where this thing's supposed to
Yeah.
land.
You gotta skedaddle on your turn. Scoot. You gotta scoot on out of there.
It's gonna do its acid spray this way, towards Ayla and Vi. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You take 14 acid damage,
Not rolling good today. Not rolling
and
good.
Vi also.
I'm going to Hellish Rebuke it because
Okay.
why the fuck not?
Just because.
Vi kind of like screams out as it hits her. And as that happens, it's going to sink down into the earth.
Well, my fire still finds it.
It does before it goes down.
Oop.
Whoa, that was aggressive.
Oh, actually, it needs to make
Yeah,
it
it's a
safe.
What's
Wow,
the
it's-
save?
that is
It's
so
a
poor.
14.
So poor.
What's the save?
Oh, I think it was a 16. Hold on. Where is?
It rolled a 10, so.
Well, it took shit damage. Only 5. 3d10s took 5 fucking.
It's one of those nights.
Yeah.
It's one of those nights.
All right. Disappears down into the ground. We are top of the round. Right? Nope, that was its turn. You hellish rebuked it. It is Isla's turn.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Where are the fucking horses?
Your horses have like run. They are nowhere close to where you're at currently. You can try to call them back, but it's going to be
I
a
can't do
high. That is going to be it's going to be a high animal handling to try to get them to come back to where.
See your drums if I do it.
Can I hold an action and do an animal handling or no?
No.
No.
So
I am going to then instead. It's gonna pop up at some point. How many people can I get with this? 6. I'm gonna move to be in the middle of everybody, and then do a mass healing word at 4th level.
Okay.
It's 1d4. What is it? 2d4 plus. No, it's not what I do. 2d4. Where am I? 4d4.
On her turn, Vi would yell out, "There's only one left. I don't know where the large one went, but it looked like he disappeared."
All right, so everybody gets 10 points of healing. And it's hiding.
It's in the ground.
10 points of healing for Kethra.
For everyone. It's not dead. It's not back yet.
And I am going to. God. I'm going to give Iolite some inspiration. And just look at you and go, "Fry the fucker."
All right, next is Eldon.
So the thing disappeared. We don't know where the little one.
The little one went under the ground.
burrowed.
Yeah, it burrowed down.
You get 10 points of healing, by the way, Kethra.
Thank you.
We should move. Can we see where the horse? What did we see? What direction the horses ran in?
They all scattered in different directions. You got
Cause of course.
Roger's
they did.
gone. You can try to see which direction your horse went.
Well, that's better probably suited to one of the druids. He's gonna say that we should get moving, we should find the horses, and he's gonna just take a slow scan with a drawn arrow, and as soon as that thing pops back up, he's gonna nuke it.
All right, readying in action. Iolite, what are you up to?
I guess I'm gonna ready in action. Also, okay, when it comes back.
What action are you readying?
What did you say? Are you looking for the horses too?
No, what I said, I read it in action to fire on this thing because it was kind of busted up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I read it in action to fire on it when it pops up, and I said that somebody, probably one of the druids,
Oh, should look.
should look for the horses, horse prints, wherever.
Yeah, why don't I do that then, since you've got that covered, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can spot any horses, I guess.
What are you doing exactly?
Well, I see Eldon like ready, so I'm like, okay, he's got that, I think.
So are you looking, or are you calling, or kind of like what are you gonna try to do?
I am.
Prints, maybe.
Yeah, why don't I look for like I'm gonna look for prints and like any obvious signs where like branches are broken away. Like it looks clearly like a horse like busted through in this particular direction.
You can make a survival or a nature check to see like the nearest horse tracks.
I just know that you guys is
Yeah.
probably much better than me.
23.
Nice.
Let me see which one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
Only 4 horsies.
What the hell was your horse's name? I forgot.
Patches?
Patchet. No.
Patches was mine. You had
Guys.
the white horse, princess or something.
Snowflake or something.
Snowflake. I think it was
something.
Snowflake.
Yeah, I think so.
You see Snowflake off about probably 50 or so feet down the road, further. Like she ran that way, north, the direction you were going.
50 feet or so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can move 40, so I guess I'll get as close to her as I can.
Okay.
It would be this way.
Yeah. So you'll end up like.
10 extra feet. You're like, come here. Here now.
Come on.
She's stopped running, so she's like, farther away here, like right.
I'm gonna scare her. Come here.
All right. We got Kethra. Then Kai is up.
I'm just gonna hang on to my action just to move Call Lightning, and then I'll just use my reaction to pull it down.
Okay.
After, when it pops up.
All right. Kai.
I can only hold that thing off for about another 30 seconds. So everyone be ready. I don't know if we can get all of the horses and be gone before it comes back.
Let's run now. Fuck the horses.
Hey, we got one. Almost.
And Kai will hold an Eldritch Blast. Both his hands start glowing, waiting to see that last little one pop up.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. This worm's gonna come up. Right.
Leave me alone. Oh, okay.
Don't scare the horse.
Bursts up out of the ground. The held actions can all go off on this. So it was Eldon who was holding an arrow. Call lightning, yes. So you can call down the lightning. And Eldritch Blast. All right.
When we hold it, we get both, right? Like, if we had 2 attacks or 2 blasts, do we get both because it's a held action?
Yeah, because you're using your action, yeah.
I know I'll be at disadvantage because it's right next to me.
Yeah. So...
Shoot it.
It popped up right as you hear it rumble right behind, pop up right behind Iolite and go to lunge for her. So everybody's held actions can go off. That was what was the save?
16 dex.
Yeah, it does not succeed.
So we all rolling our attacks now?
Yep, all the taxes that came
17 plus 11.
All right, that hits.
13.
Sorry.
13.
13. Okay. What'd you get, Kai?
10 and a 9.
To hit?
Because disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. So you're like, but at the same time, Call Lightning comes down, it flashes.
20 points of damage.
20 points of
6
damage.
was fire, if it matters.
I mean, maybe your Eldritch Blast hit. You don't know, as this thing just goes and explodes into it.
Yeah, it's disintegrated by the time both mine go off.
Yeah. This thing explodes. You have about 30 seconds before the large worm comes back.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Vi looks at all of you and says, "How far do you think you can run in 30 seconds?"
Okay, I was gonna go. I can run pretty fast.
How fast as we need to.
Eldon, how fast would you say that thing is?
You know that the scale maw, as you sit there and are gathering your thoughts, above ground, it can move faster than you can.
Above ground?
Below ground, it moves slower, but if it were to try to...
So it can pop out of the ground and go faster?
Maybe it won't. It might not see us though. For fast.
It senses the vibrations in the ground. It's graboid.
That's Tremors lore. That's not.
I say we.
You do know that it can sense within 60 feet of it where anybody
It has
is.
tremor sense.
In 60.
I say we surround where it was, and we all prepare to unload on it.
Wyvern protocol.
I like that wyvern protocol. That sounds like such a cool
All right.
It's
So you all do
like
what
a
you did
plan.
the last time.
Once we're all.
Well, I think we'll
have
probably.
our held action.
I don't think we'd.
I'm not that fucking close.
If we had the 30, I was gonna say if we had the 30 seconds, we'd space out a little bit, so we're not.
And I think before I said it was hexed, it's not actually hexed, it's Hexblade cursed, so it's still cursed.
Okay. How long does the curse last?
For...
All right. What are you all holding at right for this thing to appear?
Oh, it's only 1 minute, so yeah, it would have gone off. unless I am dropping this before the 1 minute's over, so then I think it would still be overlap of the curse. Because I cursed it first round.
well, I guess it depends on if that's what you're all doing.
Yeah,
I don't know
because we're all gonna attack it, right, all at once. So Kai can just drop concentration on it before the minute ends, because we still had like another 30 seconds.
Okay, so I feel like this thing is not going to die from all of our attacks in this one attack, because I don't think we've heard it enough. It may not. I'm talking about my ass, maybe. I could either do a weak-ass cantrip fire attack, or when it comes up, I can try to cast slow on it.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
I mean, yeah,
Because if it doesn't die from this attack, then it will, hopefully this will work.
All right, what's everybody doing?
Okay. It's an agreement. Here, here.
Slow,
Guiding bolt.
guiding bolt.
I always do that though.
nothing wrong with it. I'm just gonna keep going with Eldritch Blast.
I love you.
You gonna call lightning or bear it? Grin and bear it.
We're gonna go call lightning it.
Okay.
I'm gonna save the wild shapes in case I need to book ass.
Turn into
right.
another worm.
In case I need to turn into a horse and run the fuck away.
Are
Put a
you
couple people on me.
Eldritch blasting?
Oh yeah.
Coming out blasting. We started blasting. All right, Eldon,
Arrow and Theractricals will be ready with an attack too.
you doing a regular arrow?
No, I'll do a broadhead.
All right, broadhead arrow, and Vi. Yeah.
We get like advantage for this because we're all kind of planning, and Kai's gonna like coordinate a dropping of the spell.
I'm gonna say no because you're dropping it early. You're dropping it early, which means you have less time. You have like 20 seconds to get everything in place.
Grasping at straws.
Just trying.
Trying.
But you'll all get to do your attacks all when it comes back. So as you prepare, make eye contact with everybody across the thing. Vi is actually, she's going to say, I'm not cut out for this. She's going to back up.
I'm a librarian.
That's
And-
me a pussy from across the field.
The Drake maw, whatever this thing's called. Freaking, I have the wrong thing in front of me. Scale maw pops back into existence. There's like a little pop as the air where it was. It's shifted out of the way. You feel the wind past you, and you can all let loose your attacks.
Shoot it.
Are there any saves that I need
It
to
needs
make?
to make a wisdom
Dex 16
saving throw.
for me.
Dex 16. That is a 17 for Dex.
Bullshit.
Bullshit, because that would have been perfect.
What was it?
Wisdom 16.
Okay.
Wisdom
They
save.
Still take half.
That's a 17.
What the fuck? I wasted my fucking thing.
Is it a waste or does it have damage?
Do you still
There's no
have-
damage.
Do you still have
Oh.
your reaction? Oh no, silvery. Can you silvery barbs that?
Oh, slow. It was
This
slow.
was slow, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or is silvery barbs only attacks?
Silvery bars if it hit one of you.
All right.
Should have shot a fucking
So,
fireball at it.
guiding bolt.
Yeah, 23.
23 to hit. Do it up.
2 21s to hit.
That hits.
18 plus 11,
That hits.
and then 15, dirty 20.
That hits.
It's just sad.
I didn't even.
What was the damage?
I didn't
It
even,
would have
like,
been 20, but since it's half, 10.
All right. So 10. All right. What damage are we looking at? We got 10 from the lightning that cracks down on it.
15 radiant.
15 radiant.
30 total.
Nice.
30 eldritch.
Roll double 8s. So
Nice.
15 and 15.
18 from the arrow, and then 8 from Theratrix.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, do we get a second attack if we're doing a reaction?
Your held action,
Oh
yeah.
shit! I
Yep.
thought we didn't for some reason. That's a nat 20. Good thing.
Hey, nat 20.
Right. Good thing you fucking mentioned that, because otherwise I just would have.
See what the rules can get you.
They giveth and they taketh away.
That's a 10, 13. I can't use this. 13 plus 8.
Did you double your dice?
I'm gonna.
Oh, I thought that's what that
13
was.
plus 8 is how much?
13 plus 8 is 21.
Thank you. Plus another 8
Okay.
29.
and 3. 32 points of damage.
So an 8 plus what was that second half? Another 8 plus
3.
3. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm sorry. It's not 16. 70, 19 total for the second attack.
Okay.
I was just saying the numbers of the dice to him because my short math.
Oh,
my-
okay.
my
I was
human
adding them as
calculator.
you said them.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. All right. So. All right. I'm just gonna wing it. Ookie dookie. All of this hits this creature. It looks very upset. And.
I mean,
But
him,
it,
he was
it
just
is
out
still
eating, chomping a horse.
alive.
And not slow.
How's it
And
look?
not slow. It's not looking great. There's cuts and like ooze coming, black ooze and bloody whatever coming out of its mouth. It is going to. It is its turn. Top of the round.
Thertrix is right there.
No, not the baby.
Let's
he's not a baby
see.
anymore.
What is it gonna
He's
do?
always
He's
a
an angry
always
baby.
baby.
He's always the baby.
I'm only saying that because he's in front of me.
All right, all right.
He's a big, strong dragon.
He's just looking at you.
But
He's always our little baby.
I know.
Daddy!
Daddy, I'm in trouble.
Okay. It is going to.
Don't like this. She's not
1, 2,
No, me neither.
3, 4,
Something going on over there.
6. Thertrix is flying, right?
Sure. That sounds about right.
She is now.
Yeah, that was like,
Benefit?
sure.
Yes.
Okay. It dives under, comes up.
God damn it.
Oh, no.
Got it out for you, Ayla.
It's actually going for Vi.
Oh, it's got it out for your girlfriend.
Everybody does. Not my girlfriend.
That's a 28 to hit.
Hellish, fucking whatever the hell
Silvery
it is.
barbs.
Silvery barbs. That thing.
The thing that does the thing.
You still have enough level 1 spell slots?
Oh, I got a ton of level 1 spell slots.
All right, let's see. That is a 27 to hit.
I mean, it is technically lower.
It is. I rolled a 13. She is going to try to make a dex save. And you watch as this creature comes down, full mouth over top of Vi, and she kind of like disappears into the mouth of this thing.
That was fun while it lasted.
I mean, that's one
You
way to
didn't
get
get
out of
attached or anything, right?
one way to get out of a relationship.
I'll
bro.
call you.
It's, for somebody who doesn't.
It's me.
But then, as you're just all staring, like, oh my god, she appears, like disappears out of your view,
She's very nightcrawlery.
and then appears over here. As she actually made this save. But she kind of spit some blood out of the side of her mouth as the maw thing like came down and closed, but she disappeared in that second. The tail. Well, Ayla, hold on. Where's my thingy? There we go. Yeah. Pops up here. And is gonna do a tail attack on you, tail stinger. That's a 33 to hit you.
Tail is the worst fucking part of this
Tail
thing.
is
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're gonna take 19 piercing damage.
Yikes. Oh, that's a 10.
And 42 poison damage.
Ooh.
Excuse
So
me.
that is a total of 61 points
That is
of damage.
disgusting.
61?
I think he's
Is
almost
he still standing over there?
He kind, yeah.
He's not looking good.
Yeah.
swaying.
Not
He's-
having fun.
He's
but
about to
not down
spit
yet.
right in this thing's face.
Yeah, it jams like right into your. We'll say, what's a good spot? Where does it get you?
I'm gonna
Where are
say
you stuck at? Because you're also. No, you're fine.
gets
No
him
crap.
right below the ribs, like right in that side where it's like gushy. So it went in there.
Okay. And then it's making its
The
way,
good
trying
gush.
to come down.
I had like an internal sided sound effect.
Oh,
Hey,
for
what's it
God's
doing?
sake.
What's this thing doing?
Night off.
Bad worm. Bad worm.
I liked it when it was banished.
It's gonna stay there. No, it's not. It's gonna try to go under.
Damn it.
It's gonna go. This is gonna give an opportunity attack.
I will take my opportunity attack.
Take it right to the bank.
And again, Warcaster, so I'm going to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
Fuck it up.
Oh, you had to say something, didn't you?
Fuck you, you fucking.
Me every time.
That's only a 15 to hit.
Oh, fuck
Okay,
you too,
no, that
okay?
does not hit.
I only got 11 on that one.
Okay. It disappears under the ground. You can all ready your actions. Actually, you know what? Last person who rolls. Did Kai roll yet? Did you roll a thing?
I don't think so.
Roll a thing.
Do you wanna use
Yeah,
my
like roll
crystal
something.
dice?
You can roll me.
It's in the cup chair, but you can
Roll
use
me a D100.
You want to use
boy.
want this?
It's not. It's like
haven't used
on the
this.
verge of death, and I'm going to determine whether it has a self-preservation, which typically things like this do.
59.
Now we're all dead.
You hear and feel it like it disappears under after that final like sting into Kai's side. It slides under the ground. You all sit and wait, holding your breath, waiting for it to come back up. Iolite with the highest passive perception.
Stick your head in that hole. Tell us where it went.
You all are sitting there listening and feeling for this thing as you stop, even just kind of beckoning towards Snowflake. And underneath your feet, you feel nothing. And Eldon, you would know. These things don't typically fight to the death. Their babies might not live, no better. But this thing wanted to eat. It got a horse. It could have gotten more, but it's not a fight to the death kind of thing. And
Coward.
it did choose to.
Blood splatters like an anime.
Coward.
I suggest we find the horses and get the hell out of here. I don't think it's coming back.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm gonna bring
blood
Snowflake
comes
over to Kai.
And Catherine's gonna
Here
go up.
you go.
Catherine's gonna go up to Kai and cast Healing Word. So you get 2d4 plus 5 in healing.
I think you rolled that because you're the caster.
You want to do it?
What the fuck was that?
Ooh.
It's a
Scale maw.
scale maw worm drake thing.
7 plus 5.
What the fuck kind of land is this nightmare? Fucking.
Welcome to the real world. It fucking sucks, Ayla.
You see, she holds out a hand, kind of like Doctor Strange, in a swirl of blue magic, like goes around the hand, and she just shoots a blue orb of some sort of magic into the hole
Ah, Jesus, it's gonna
that,
be-
that it went down, and then she spits some blood into it.
Are you casting anything?
It was Sorcerer Burst.
Okay. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Just make sure. You gotta bring the thing back.
Oh, that was a
You know
warning.
what?
That was a warning
You're
shot.
like, oh, this bitch.
That was a warning
That's
shot.
gonna be,
It was,
Yeah, a warning
it was like,
shot.
you come back and you get this. You get this. This.
Vi runs over to Ayla and just kind of smooths your hair out of your face and says, "Are you all right? Do you need anything?" She like snaps her fingers and barely snaps her fingers. She just kind of like lightly. Actually, as she's brushing your hair out of your face, you can feel like the dirt and whatever nasty grime is coming off of you as she's prestidigitating it away.
I could use a drink.
That looked like it hurt quite a bit. You'd passed out for a moment.
Yeah, things went black, yes. But Iolite came through, as always.
Quite impressive. As she's gazing upon your starry form. You must be a druid of the stars.
I drop it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
When you're in starry form, do you have a regular voice, or is it like booming and echoing?
Oh, I feel like it's a little echoey. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little echoey.
Quite powerful. Wow. Amazing.
I take my tail and wrap it around her tail and just start walking.
Tail stuff.
Tail stuff. Tail stuff! Start looking for the horses.
Okay. You can make animal handling checks. So Snowflake you've got. And for everyone else you can make animal handling.
I'm gonna give Snowflake to Kai, so that then I can
Yeah,
I'll look for.
Kai.
And Catherine's like,
Kai's not the one to
Roger with
be
a
looking
snack.
for a
You get
horse.
your horsey and you lay down.
Roger was a
Oh,
snack,
that's
so I
not
don't
one.
have a horse. I will be the horse if I
He
have
bet
to
it was
be.
in that one.
Oh, no. Okay.
I rolled in that one also.
Oh, no.
13.
13. Okay. Vi goes over to you, Kethra, and just kind of places her hands on your shoulders very, very lightly, like barely touching.
And Kethra in normal form goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I just wanted to say I'm very sorry for the loss of Roger. He was a very noble steed.
Yeah, he was a pretty cool horse.
He may have saved us all right now, his sacrifice. If it had not eaten him, it might still be hungry and could have stayed longer. If that
Maybe we
brings you
should have
any
brought that
comfort.
wizard with us, and Roger could have still been here.
Wait,
Could've
there was a
been.
wizard?
Ugh, we'll talk about it later. If we could have brought him, maybe you could have eaten him instead, because I liked Roger.
Well, I'll help look for the horses.
Thanks.
It takes you much longer than you wanted. Much, much longer with 2 nat ones.
I could just see, like, you were 10 feet from the horse. You're like, every time you get closer, like,
Oh, I got that one.
oh, you got that one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I thought it was the one.
That was
to
Kai,
just-
so I gave it
oh,
to him,
okay.
and I was trying to find Grant.
It's like in the newer Zelda games. You ever try to fucking catch a horse? God, what a pain in the fucking ass that is.
You know that you're going to be hours behind what you hoped to be to get to the split. But you don't really have much of a choice unless you want to camp out in the middle of nowhere. So, well, you do have a choice to stop where you are in the night or to continue on to the split.
If we're stopping, we're sleeping on some boulders above the ground.
I say we keep going until we make it.
Yeah, today's not the day for camping.
Normally, I wouldn't want to travel in the dark around here, but we need to get to somewhere that isn't here.
Luckily, someone had a friend give him some spare lights.
Friend. Yeah. He'll pull out, when it starts to get dark, I'll pull out the dancing lights. Cantrip.
Okay.
Is it just lights?
Yeah, they're just lights.
I think you can make them take like a humanoid form
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Question for Kai. Would Kai have stayed out for the hours that it took to find the horses? Would he have gone into the... Would he have gone
Just
into...
you went in the closet.
He would not have volunteered, so if somebody said maybe you should go into your cage.
I feel with everything that went on, that would have slipped my mind at least. It's like the more important things, like got stung. So it's like not even thinking about like, oh, we should get him back in the closet because it's coming.
Okay.
Is my vote on that.
All right. That makes sense. And so where's Kethra? How's Kethra getting along? Are you sharing a horse or...
Well, if Kai is there, he'll give Kethra the option if she wants to ride his horse or not.
I can just be a horse for a little while.
That's what she said.
Whoa! Who's saying be a horse?
I don't
That's a
know.
weird kink.
It sounded
You just
more
put us on
appropriate in
all-
my head.
Every single one of us has some weird shit on Google and Temu shit pop up now.
Saddle up, Julie.
Yeah, seriously. When I get like a weird like horse head like dildo or something
No,
tomorrow,
Jesus
I'm sending it all to you.
Jeez, Julie.
Don't send her one of those.
Don't. I swear
Send
to
her
God,
one of those over, just one of those horse head masks. Those freak me the fuck out.
Those are fucking scary.
They are
You scare
The guy who
no.
plays drums in the bathtub.
Yeah.
I will turn into Taken if someone freaking sends me one of those. I will find you and I will. I will. No.
So you all make your way to the Split Horn, which is a crossroads inn that sits at the where the fork is in the road. Eldon, you've stayed here before. People like to say 2 paths, 1 roof, and ale to ease the choice. It is a rustic inn that is pretty well maintained, and you can either go north, continuing on the path. You can continue down south to Dahim, or you can go west. You can go east if you want, but there's no road to Walgrove. The name for the split horn comes from this very large drake horn that is mounted above the entrance, and it's got this like split cleanly down the middle. And they say it's an old relic from some battle, but the tale changes depending on who you're talking to. There's inside, there's something called this like decision wall, and people make little posts about like which direction you should go and the reason why, if you want to go to Walgrove and have the tea, or if you're headed up to the path to go to the city. It's kind of interesting for you as this is a big decision to make, but also the theme of this fork in the road inn is that people make decisions here of which direction to go. There's a table that's in the inn that you can sit and flip a coin because you're coming from one direction, so which of the other 2 are you going to go in? And you do know that there's this like old drake that's off in the stables that just kind of sleeps. His name is Burrow. As you approach, it's fairly busy. People, you're getting there when it's already after dark, so you can roll to see if there are any rooms available.
Who wants to
Roll
roll?
D100.
Is it back to me? Or back
Yeah.
to the top?
No,
I
that's
think
fine.
so.
If this doesn't work, I'm...
D100.
Oh.
There's a lesser chance because you're getting there after dark.
I'm going to charm and cast command on people if this fails.
I mean, there's
I think you rolled a D20.
You're right, I did.
either rooms or there's not.
I'm persuasive. 55.
Okay, no, there is no rooms, but there are plenty.
All right, give me the manager.
There's plenty of.
Pull your hair, just.
Oh, no, no, I'm
Roll
going
inside
to...
the Karen.
I'm going to get someone kicked out of their room.
You can certainly try.
Where's my thing that charms
There are
people?
plenty of places that people sleep outside as well. It's, there's rooms, but it's not unheard of for there to be camps outside. Lots of little fires around.
Then I demand extra pillows.
Okay. Are you casting a spell or are you...
I am going to talk to the manager.
Mm-hmm. The owner is Dernick. It's
And
a human.
I am just going to try to non-magically turn on my charm and ask, in lieu of a room, perhaps there's extra bedding, and I'd like 6 or 7 pillows for myself and 1 for each of my companions. And you really hope you could accommodate us with this. We have had a
0
very,
rooms,
very
$300.
long day, and I'm just smiling
Every
and
pillow you
winking
have
and
is-
charming.
Go ahead and roll
People
your...
can have rooms, but they can't have pillows.
You've got your Starlight's tier, right?
Yeah. And this would be what, persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Can't see on this one. 28.
Okay. He helps you.
Taking pillows from under heads.
I was gonna say someone's sleeping and just.
So you, Eldon, know of Dernick. Like you call him Dern. People know Dern. He's really gruff and like sharp-eyed and like a really practical guy. He was a former keeper's supply runner, so not a former keeper himself, but like he helped the keepers, and he hasn't done it in a very long time. He's kind of retired from that, but he loves to like hear stories from the keepers as they go through, and he has a dagger that he keeps. It's rusted, but he keeps it as he's not going to use it, so he doesn't need to keep it clean. He sharpens it, but he is you don't see him act this way ever, but he is enamored with Ayla.
I touched his
Vi
hand.
just kind of smiles.
It's
and
one of those. You can do that, right?
keeps her. Vi just steps back and watches with a smirk on her face, and Dern. He can't kick anybody out of his establishment. He's not going to get
I
that
wasn't
kind
asking
of.
for that. I was just asking for all of the accoutrement.
Yeah, he doesn't want a.
Do you have a closet of pillows?
He doesn't want it to tarnish his reputation. You come stay at his inn, and he'll kick you out even though you've paid. But he helps you like build your fort, like whatever he comes out and he's
I need this table, these 2 chairs.
You know also that there's this venison stew that just sits and you keep adding to it.
Oh, it's
one of
forever
those,
soup.
one of those forever soups.
Eternal soup.
And he serves that with iron root bread. It's got venison and fire fruit and root vegetables. He just adds to it. The flavors are very deep. And he actually never would do this, but he serves it, brings it out to serve to you all, brings you bowls outside, just your group. Other people are like, hey, Dern. He's like,
Fuck you.
You know
I
where
would
it
buy
is.
2 bottles of his best wine
Okay.
and pay double the price.
All right.
See, I'm.
Do
If
that.
I had to use my magical charm dance on him, I wouldn't have done that.
So you, even though you are stuck outside, you have like the best setup of anybody around, and he served you and keeps coming out to check on you until it's time for him to, stop doing that. And so you sit outside of the Split Horn. You have possibly made your decision. Looking to the west, you know that in the morning when the suns have arisen again, you will have to move in a direction. The rest of you looking forward. Vi takes your hand and it's like, There's plenty of people around to watch, right? Not us.
Oh, it's
Not
been a
us.
long day. I totally
Ayla.
misunderstood that.
I have a little
Yeah.
bit more class than that, just a smidgen.
When that plays, you're gonna see my face go.
So,
Grabs one of the bottles of wine. Hands you the second bottle of wine. I'll be back.
And as soon as Ayla leaves, you see Kethra grab one of the pillows and put it behind her.
Take all the pillows.
When they were setting up all their bed stuff, Eldon is actually gonna set it up a little closer to Iolite's that he didn't in the past couple days. But we'll set it up like alongside.
what about Kethra and Kai?
Kethra's like, if we leave the closet door open, can I breathe?
Unfortunately, I think it will keep moving.
That's okay. I wasn't talking about a long time commitment.
I think arrangements can be made.
We can keep it like short. Like I get it.
They went left, let's go right.
Let's go. Like, let's go.
That leaves Iolite and Eldon and Theratrix.
And suddenly, right up next to Iolite, you see Nyx jumps up and is like, I'm just with you. Hi.
Good.
We've got babysitters.
I'll open the wine and take a swig and give it to him.
And Nyx curls up on your lap.
Theratrix will look back and forth between the two of you and then say, Iolite, how is Des, dear?
Oh, I actually.
Your baby!
He just cast cock block.
Did your dragon just like really do that to you?
Wow!
My boy, I'm gonna have to
I'm just looking out
him.
for you, bro. I'm just looking out for you, bro.
Your baby did you dirty.
He's like bros before hoes. I don't know.
You cast that shit with advantage.
Oh, yeah, I actually heard from him earlier. He's good.
He's alive.
He's alive, and he sounded okay.
That's good news.
Yeah, I've been really worried.
I can tell. It's hard when someone who means so much to you is so far away. I would imagine.
Yeah.
Eldon and I are never quite that far away from each other.
Yeah. Especially with Maury and everyone. I don't know. I just don't know what they're doing, and I'm just really worried about him. But he says he's okay, so.
Well, he's in good hands.
I think so. I hope so. We'll see him again soon.
I'm sure you will. I saw how well Fernilly was taking care of him. I don't think she'd allow anything to happen.
Yeah. I'm sure they're getting a lot of quality time.
That's very likely.
She's now in foul mode.
Oh, and Eldon lights your
takes the wine
bazookas. It's like-
She's drinking the wine now. Just
Theratrix looks at you, Eldon. Just looks at you for a moment. We have important work to do tomorrow.
So keep it in your pants.
We do.
I'll be on watch. He flies up out of the way. Doesn't wait for a response. He doesn't need to, because he can feel what you're feeling.
Feels the burning rage.
Poor Nyx is like,
she's just petting him.
but his little fey mind is going, what just
What
happened?
did I just witness?
Whoa.
Burn.
Wow. That de-escalated really quickly. Whew.
Ayla
Oh no.
and Vi.
She
takes you. She takes you
Oh, because
off to the
I was
side.
like, this is coming back around. It didn't go to black. Something bad's gonna happen.
Get a roll on the STD table.
Do you want me to make one real quick?
So you're lying on the ground, and beneath you, her robes are impossibly soft. They are lingering with traces of warmth from where Vi had worn it. And against the darkness of the night, she is a vision. Her jet black skin drinking in the shadows, while the glint of golden jewelry catches the faintest ember light from the distant fire, hidden behind the rocks that you have gone behind. You can see her perfectly, her face illuminated only by the glow of your shared dark vision, her golden adornments gleaming against the void. You can feel as her fingers are absently kind of tracing against your skin, light and thoughtful, as though she's tracing an unseen constellation on your belly and on the side of your body. The motion is kind of hypnotic. It sends this warmth through you, even as you catch the faintest shimmer of light in the air around her. It's just tiefling magic. You take a slow breath, inhaling the charged scent of distant rain during this rainy season. It reminds you of home. And then she speaks. You know, I couldn't help but notice earlier something. You have these scars on your back. And she just kind of like traces her fingers along the two perfectly vertical scars where your wings had once been. Were they always there? Or is there a story behind these?
They have almost always been there.
What does that mean?
It means more wine is required before I tell that story, perhaps.
Is it a sad story? She continues tracing her finger along your stomach. It sends that those like tingles when someone is just like gently that almost that uncomfortable, but it's like our brains are hardwired to enjoy it.
It is both happy, sad. Sad for some, happy for others.
Is it sad for you?
Again, it's both for me. It's a very happy memory, but then becomes sad.
How much more wine would be needed for me to hear that story?
There may just be enough.
Take another sip.
No.
I'm like, am I gonna wake up missing my kidneys?
She pours it for you. Oh, you know what she does? She's actually going to dip her fingers into the wine and then drop it in your mouth. Just a drop or two.
How drunk and exhausted am I?
I mean, you're exhausted. You have a level of exhaustion, but you're as drunk as you want to be. Did you want to roll? How much wine did you have?
Well, I got the best wine. Now, best doesn't necessarily mean highest alcohol volume, but I feel she would have been hogging the bottle.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll 4 con saves because you have at least four glasses of wine in a bottle for yourself if you're sharing.
So that's at disadvantage. So that's 18.
No, not disadvantage, just minus one.
That's right, minus 1. 18.
You're fine for the first one.
5.
Okay. You're
No, wait,
tipsy.
straight 6.
You're tipsy.
Nat 1.
You are drunk.
Yeah.
And 9.
A little bit of a rally. It's okay.
Yeah. You're drunk. Roll a d6 to see how. No, sorry, d8.
2.
Okay. That's how many hours of a hangover you'll have tomorrow.
It is wine.
Oops. Wrong button. While she like just drops a little bit more in your mouth, and then she says, she kind of takes her fingers and taps on the Starlight's tear that's around your neck, and she says, you know, there's a rune on the back of this. Right here.
Oh, shit.
On the back. It's of Fey origin. It's subtle enough to be overlooked. Like I said, some people think that these are Maker's marks, but in this case, this is an actual rune.
Oh, Melpomene was from the Feywild, so I guess that would make sense. Yeah.
It signifies a bond between two souls.
I don't know what that means.
She smiles a little bit, and again, you can see like the canines that are just a little bit sharper as you have, very similar.
No, all my teeth are sharp.
Okay. And as you look at her beautiful, your dark vision can see, you start to see tears like well up in her eyes a little bit, and a tear or two falls down her cheeks. A bond between two souls.
Why are we having tears?
Because it's not a bond for you. And she lifts her fingers up, her tracing stopping, the air shifting around you. And a moment later, as her hand like hovers over your body, everything around you erupts to life as the terrain shifts and the world dissolves into a dreamlike mirage. The rocky outcrop that you're sitting on warps into something else. Fey flora begins shimmering into being all around you. Similar for all of you where you are at.
Oh, she robbed us all.
The distant fire that is in front of you in your camp, casting unnatural hues against newly formed, oversized mushrooms and blooming vines that weren't there before. Vi's gaze holds yours, unshaken, unwavering. Her golden jewelry catches the glow of impossible light as she tilts her head ever so slightly. And she says, "You're a thief, Ayla." And her words are soft and measured, not spoken in anger. Something else, pain. And you were never meant to have this. And that is where we are going to stop.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I said it from the moment she brought her in. I said she is going to fucking rob me. She is.
We all knew
can't
it.
give me something nice.